Okay, any volume there? I'm hoping I got some volume here. Testing. It looks like I have green light. Hopefully that's a thumbs up. What's going on, SJ? Yeah, my camera just went down, or I should say my mic just went down. So yeah, I came back on. Wasn't expecting to go on. Thanks there, Randy. Wasn't expecting to go on today. Like I said, I've been out of the loop for a little bit and got stuff done early today. I didn't think I was going to be able to even come out, but got it done. How you all doing for Halloween? What are you guys up to? Are you anybody giving out candy, man? Nobody stops at my house anymore, man. There's not much little kids anyway in the neighborhood. Mucho betero. Thank you there, Judge. We hear you loud and clear. All right, let's see. Yeah. All right, man. So yeah, just a few of us. I figured everybody was going to be busy doing their own thing for Halloween. I didn't want to come on, but I said, "What the hell? I'll talk about a few things that are coming up in the future for the channel, and see if anybody wants to get on. You feel free to get on for a little bit. I'm not gonna stay on that long. At least I don't think so. Cool, windy, and snow here. Oh man, Saturday was our town trick or treat. I see. You gotta pick a different day when it's that kind of weather. Christy took the kids on a hayride. I'm in the shop working on the Ranger. Oh, cool, nice. What's going on, Russ? Russ, I saw your new video out today, man. Was it your smoky the smoker that you got? Man, that's a nice smoker, man. Really nice smoker. Heading to the in-laws in about an hour. Excuse me. And hopefully there will be Halloween candy there. Was prepping for a turkey earlier today. Wow. So what else is everybody up to, man? It's Halloween, you know. Us older people don't have kids to take anywhere. But yeah. Okay, Randy saying Simon's not doing the show tonight. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll stay on for a little bit. Yeah, man, you really blew it out of the park there with that smoker, man. I can't wait to see the sausage you're making. I'm glad you're. I mean, this is the time of season to do that kind of stuff, man. It's awesome. And I think for us all, you know, it's going to be a better winter as far as YouTube stat goes. I've seen my stats going up slowly, so that's pretty cool. My wife is dressed up like a witch. You didn't get dressed up there, Russ? Yeah, I just took the kids out to eat. It's in the low 50s here in the valley. Took the kids out to eat real quick just to get some chicken, and came back. Went to the store real quick, got some beer and a few groceries. That's about it, man. I got it done earlier than expected. Didn't think I was going to be, able to get on. Anybody passing out candies? That'd be pretty cool, man. If I could have moved. Well, we didn't expect to give candies out, but if one of these years, maybe I'll put the camera out there and do that kind of stuff. You guys notice or I should say, uh, the candles were from the Halloween special. If you guys saw the Halloween special, I don't know if everybody's seen it yet, but yeah, those were the candles, the black candles I used for the in-betweener. Russ, any candy left? What's going on, Russ?
Oh man, not much. Hang on,
What's your weather like out there in Biloxi?
close this other browser. There we go. I was getting a bad echo.
Oh,
Oh, not much.
what's your weather like out there?
Weather, it is temperatures dropped it's supposed to be getting somewhere in the 40s tonight and 37 tomorrow night. It's that time of the year, man.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Randy's saying I'm dressed in my costume. I'm a recovering alcoholic that just relapsed. Hey Kyle, how you doing? Glad you joined us for Halloween, man. You know, it's not much of us out. I didn't expect many people to get on tonight, you know, but what the hell, man? I didn't have nothing else to do. I got everything done early.
I was sitting there looking for something to watch, and I looked at my phone app and I'm like, oh, Al's Live. I forgot about what night it was. I'm like, good, because I couldn't find nothing worth of crap to watch on Netflix at all, man.
I've been wanting to watch a good scary movie, but haven't had time, man. Maybe tonight.
I clicked on 4
Maybe
different things and I watched a few minutes and back out. And I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch it. I'd rather watch a really good movie, but I'd have to go somewhere other than Netflix. I think I've done seen all their stuff.
Yeah.
My wife to come in here so you can see her witch's outfit.
Oh, that'd be cool. Randy, I want a tat from you, and it has to be a heart.
She's got kids coming right this minute. We had pretty good little turnout so far. I think she's already had about 8 sets of kids come through here. Better than last year.
I think you just cut off there for a bit.
Am I back?
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good, yeah.
Okay. No, I was saying that we've had probably 8 sets of kids come by so far, and Night's still young.
Oh, yeah. I mean, although it is getting, when are we gonna fall back? Because is it fall? We fall back, right? An hour sometime soon.
I'm not sure. I'll look it up. Daylight savings time is Sunday, Sunday, November the 5th. Oh, just a few days, 5 days.
Yeah. So that's
Sunday.
next week.
Yes, Sunday. This coming Sunday.
Oh yeah, this coming Sunday. Then. Wow.
Yeah.
I tell you, man. Seems like it gets darker earlier, but now it's going to be even more so. No, and we fall back.
Yeah, man, no daylight. It's gonna be hard shooting videos if I have to go to Derek's. I've got one video I got to shoot over there next week for Thanksgiving. Then I'm gonna be doing probably 1, 2, 3 videos back to back using this new smoker here through the month of November, so I can do all that here. That's no big deal. I've got to get my light from over there. He's got my big round light, or I've got my big round light over there. And these sausage videos are probably going to run into the night, so I got to have something to light it up,
What are you going to do with your old one, Russ? Now that you got the
staying in Mobile, it's staying where I shoot 2 places now. Over there at Derek's, and I've been shooting here more than I want to, really. But he's got a full-time job now. But it does save me from having to drive over there. It's about a 50-minute drive, there and back.
Yeah. What's going on, MBO? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Well, that's cool, man. I remember you were saying that you had gotten a crate out last week, and I couldn't remember what it was. I don't know if you mentioned it in the last live, but then when I saw your video today, I was like, damn, that looks friggin' badass.
I actually got 2 boxes in. The one big box of that smoker you've seen today, it's the same size as my PK100, but it's up on that stand, which man, I love that because I don't have to bend all the way to the ground to try to put that sawdust down. I just have to bend over some, and there it is. But the other thing that is from Pro Smoker 2, they're now making bona fide dry agers. And I'm not talking about like this. And this is a beverage fridge that's been retrofitted to a dry ager. The one I got, it's still in the garage. I haven't even unboxed it because I'm waiting on a stainless steel table I bought for it. It's not very big, but it'll hold 45 pounds of meat. It's perfect for like just a family, just
Right.
But they make another one that's, man, that thing is tall. I'm like, God, that's overkill. I would never fill that thing up. You have to be rich to dry age to that capacity, but some people sell it. Here she comes.
Wow, man. I
was wanting them to see your witch's outfit.
Awesome.
You have to put the hat on to remind them who they're dealing with.
How many rug rats are coming by?
Oh, there he came by.
Okay, cool. Okay, I just wanted them to see your witch's outfit.
Awesome job. Awesome job.
Oh, this is the best part. The costume. Can't really see
I'm
it.
blocking most of it.
Yeah. It's all black and red. I love black and red.
So that's why Russ is wearing a red bandana to at least match.
I this come in something I ordered, and I was sitting there thinking, I said, man, I used to wear them all the time when I was a welder. Instead of a welding cap, I'd put these on. I always like wearing them. And I was sitting there like thinking of wearing his bandana. I ain't doing that because I'm bald headed on top. I said, I can fix that. Sorry, Randy. I decided to keep it. I was going to send it to Randy next time. I had to send him something, but too bad. If you ever watch, I don't know if you can see that. The best cooking show. Yeah, that's that YouTube, man. He's big. This is his bandana, or it's one like what he wears.
Okay, I see. I see.
I ordered some Vietnamese coffee. Man, I made some iced coffee this morning with that little kit I ordered. God, it's good, man.
Really?
I'm like wanting to do it now, but I had to order a little pot with a little gooseneck.
Right.
And we didn't have anything like that, so Dad just heated up some water, and it's just pain about trying to get it in there. But so that should be here tomorrow, I think. But I'm gonna start waking up to that every morning. I'd rather have that than hot coffee. Man, that's
good. Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you figure you would have iced coffee in the summer and hot coffee in the winter, but you're doing it the other way around.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, I did have chili for supper that Tarina made. That stuff, boy, that hit the spot.
Today?
Chili, yeah. Yeah. Not Texas chili, just chili with beans.
I have, one thing I have to have chili with, man. I prefer, because I just didn't eat too much cornbread growing up. Now I do love cornbread with chili, but when I eat chili, it's mostly with crackers.
Me too. She brought me a bowl in here earlier, and she brought thing of crackers in here with it.
Have you ever tried I'm sure you can find them out there, Russ, but it's the Mexican crackers. They're the gamesa, and they come like in a small triple pack. Like they have 3 sets of crackers.
Never tried them. I can probably get them. We got some good Mexican stores around here.
Yeah, they come in a square box, and then they're called gamesa, like game with SA in the end, gamesa.
Okay. Gamesa. And look for that.
And they come in a 3-pack. It's 6 crackers, so they're 2 crackers each, and there's 3 pieces. Once you try those crackers,
I'll look for them. Every time I do anything like a video where I need some good tortillas, I have made them on before, but they have the best ones at this Mexican restaurant or Mexican store here, the burrito side, and I'll go get those, man. How a lot of these store-bought Walmart, you have to heat them up or they'll break on you. Not these. You pull these out cold, and man, they're just as pliable and flexible. You can see all the lard in there,
I was going to say they must have some good amount of lard if they don't break up on you.
They're good.
Yeah, but those gamesas, man, crackers, they're fucking excellent. After I've had those, going back to the regular saltine crackers, it just doesn't cut it, man.
What do they taste like? Are they similar to like?
They're similar, but they're just crispier, toastier. I mean, they just have the texture is just so much better, man. Especially with chili, man. Oh man,
I'll have to try 'em.
Yeah.
I can also take those scoops like Fritos makes, and I can scoop.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. Same here. Russ, I'm glad you didn't have to blast nobody last night.
Well, I was holding my gun in the bedroom, and that dog was going crazy, and I couldn't hear the guy knocking. He was banging, actually, or like that. 10 o'clock at night, some thug wearing a hoodie, and I'm like, I've seen it come through my cameras. I got this whole house with cameras, and I swung that door open. I said, "What do you want?" Like that, he backed up. Is your wife home? Like that, I said, "Why?" He goes, "I was just wanting to talk to your wife." I mean, we're talking about probably 17, maybe 18 years old. And I'm like, "No, she's not here." What it was, he didn't see a car in the driveway and thought nobody's home. Like one little light in the living room on. And we have a rental house right next door to us. There was a D'Iberville cop owns a house, used to live there, but he bought a really fine home. So he rents this out. Nobody's renting it right now. This one right beside me here is a Airbnb. Something, weekends you'll have people there, but hardly ever. And I know what he was doing. He was scoping the place out. And I told Trina, I said, "I wish I had time to think." I said, "This gun is staying with me. Next time somebody got enough balls to bang on my door at 10 o'clock at night, I'm going to greet them with that gun in my hand, Yes, And anyway, he left and nothing happened, but I figured he'd be back around the night. I told her, I said, "You know what he looks like?" Because I got 3 videos with his face. One of them, he's sitting there looking at the camera. He was cracked out, trying to steal something. I know what it was.
Yeah. Now that you say that, maybe a couple of years ago, I had somebody steal my plants up front. And I mean, I take time to buy nice pots and stuff. But what they're doing is they have like a gang of crackheads stealing pots and plants, and then they sell them at the flea market, man. And they think, well, who's going to call the cops for plants? So, but I mean, they give them $2 or $3 each plant, and then they sell it for much more at the flea market. The guy that the cops came and they said, "We caught this guy. He took us to a house. The house was full of plants. This guy sells it at the flea market."
Yeah, they'll steal anything, man. I remember back in the 80s, though, we lived at some apartments and had a nice balcony. We even got balcony of the month. They had this thing going around the complex, all these hanging plants, and somebody come to there one night and stole just about every one of them. Man, it pissed me off. Bunch of thief. There's nothing I hate worse than a thief, Yeah. But anyway.
But, I mean, when you're that desperate, man, you're on drugs or whatever, you're not thinking, first of all, they're doing drugs for another reason, to escape whatever is hurting inside or whatever. But when you need that next hit, man, you're not thinking. And we caught the guy on camera. We even got the getaway car, because I have cameras too all the way around, and the cop said, "You got to press charges on this guy because they're not going to stop otherwise." I did, man, but I mean,
they turn around and get out, and that's this justice system now. I don't know. Well, you're in Texas; they're a little bit better over there, but a lot of places they catch them,
but
release them. It's just a revolving door with these guys.
Yeah, but yeah, if it's not plants, they're going to be doing other stuff, like Halloween decorations or Christmas decorations. Thanksgiving decorations.
Well, my garage, and she wasn't home. I sold my truck to my son. Normally, it used to stay right in front of the garage to where nobody could open it. I can't lock it, but I can close it. But if they went in there, there's all kind of stuff to steal, including that brand new smoker I got. But they'd play hell trying to get that loaded up. He'd had to be pushing it down the road, He was walking, but got tools and everything else out there, But I told Terrain, I said, I shouldn't even open the door. I should have just waited and see what he was going to do. If he tried to come through this house, it'd have been a whole different situation. But I don't want to do that. So scare them off. That's the best thing to do,
Yeah.
I don't want to bait them up. In other words, not going to do that.
Man, let's see what.
Just a kid is,
What's going on, Lance? What the hell? A Drew Ragman, the gym.
Well, that's what you get for coming in late, Lance. I just explained it. I was putting it on this morning. I didn't wear it at the gym. I did go to the gym, but I used to wear them all the time. But I just kind of got out of it at some point. But I was putting it on this morning because I remembered I used to wear them all the time. My wife said, "You're so stupid."
Oh, man. Oh. Well, yeah, I can't wait for those sausage videos, man. They're going to be pretty interesting. You said you were doing Texas Gut also?
I'm doing Mike Brown. Y'all, him, the YouTuber. I'm looking at it on my desktop. He sent me a recipe for his Texas hot guts.
Yeah.
So I want to try it and shout his channel out while I'm doing it, where I got the recipe. Then the other two things, I'm going to do more, but 3 ideas I've already come up with back to back. 2 of them, one's beef sticks, one's the hot guts, and the other one's just going to be beef jerky. But this is time of the year to load them, and they might not do good this year, but come around next year. I'm basing that on my first sausage series. They did all right. The following year, man, they just started taking off,
Wow. That's funny how some of those videos just take time to mature, or to get those hits. It's weird.
Well, Kyle, I just got started, man, but yeah, I'm working everything from my toes to the tip of my head. I worked back. Let's see, what did I work today? I worked my back, mainly my lower back too, because I play heck with back issues. And if I can strengthen them muscles, if I can strengthen them muscles up, I'll be just all right, man.
You need your other cousin Russ to help be your personal
trainer.
Man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be no gym rat like I used to be. I'm just trying to get in shape, man. Lose some of this weight.
That's cool, man. Every little bit counts, man.
Oh yeah,
every little bit counts. Since I have so much free time at work, I started walking around the perimeter of the airport, and it's just I just keep count of my steps with my Fitbit, but last week I did 5,000 steps. This week I'm saying a day. This week I'm doing 6,000 steps, just little by little, try to at least be a little more active than before. And then eventually I'll move some type of rubber mats there, because there's a storage room where I'm able to actually maybe take a few weights. And so, but I'll do that, in the coming weeks.
Before I retired, I took a bus in the shipyard, but on night shift, I had to walk out because buses didn't run. And I had to walk the whole time. I was in this big, huge fabrication shop, and I'm walking down the aisles back and forth all night. I had to go up to my computer like half the time and do progress. If I wasn't doing progress, I was walking, checking on the welders, and I would look at that app on my iPhone, and man, it'd be like 2 miles every day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I wasn't working out. I was just walking. But since I started sitting down, man, it's amazing how you can go downhill,
Yeah. Judge says, I tried to get 12,000 steps a day walking around the high school. That's excellent, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the way that's why I'm starting these workouts, is getting on the treadmill. I'm only walking like 6-7 minutes to get warmed up. Then I go to working out, and then when I'm through, I'll finish. I was trying to do the bike today, but I hit the power button on 3 of them. They had 3 of them back to back, and none of them was powering up, and it just wasn't no resistance. So I went back to the treadmill, elevated it, and I was on there for about 10 minutes. But I'm gonna work up every time I go a little bit more to where I can get like 45 minutes of walking in, after I work out. That's
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wore out, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's plus, being that it's colder now, our fat storage is used more to stay warm. So you're burning calories at a standstill. And then if you're being a little more active, we should be.
Oh yeah. I've cut way back on my beer too. Kind of reserved it for these lives,
Yeah. Sometimes, it's just, I don't know, man. It's sort of like barbecuing. When you're barbecuing, you got to have something in your hand.
Yeah.
Most of the time, beer, and these lives, you find yourself doing the same.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, it's so easy to lose. Like when I used to work, I would come in, and by the time I fall through traffic, and I'm talking about like day shift, when I was on day shift, and it might be 5 o'clock in the afternoon before I pop a beer, and then I'm in the bed by 8:30. So I didn't have time to drink a lot of beer. When I was on night shift, I didn't drink any beer. I come in from work and I got a shower and went to bed, So now I don't have nothing to do. I find myself some mornings like, it's 10:30. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and go ahead and pop one. I'll drink the rest of the day,
Daddy Dutch, what's going on, Daddy Dutch?
What's up,
Evening all listening while making jalapeno popper sandwiches for the wife. Work tomorrow. 30K steps a day is the norm for me at work. Damn, Randy.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Pachuco, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat.
Yeah, you can add them miles up or steps up, when you're doing it on a shift like that, where that's mainly what you do is just patrol, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. There's actually the National Guard and the troopers or the Air and Marines that run around the airport. They run the whole runway. And eventually when I get to, so many steps and it's easy for me, then I'll start running again. I used to run every day several years back, but I fell down and then took me forever to recover.
Yeah. Lance gets an hour on the treadmill, 30 before and 30 after. After what? Are you working out too, or what do you mean?
Oh, damn.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah,
I have a hard time walking because my hips are so bad, and that's because I'm doing these lower back exercises.
But, man.
I'm doing it,
Sal says this is a good chat. It's motivating me to walk to the fridge and get another beer.
I heard that. Look at this. I got it set up. I ain't got to walk nowhere, man.
I got to walk inside, man. I got to walk inside right now. Panchuco, I also run 5 to 8 miles a day. Damn, Panchuco. When you walk or run that many miles, you can eat anything, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sleeper saying yes after a workout, arms and legs both. Oh shit.
Yeah. I figured out my plan. I'm gonna do. I know one day I'll work certain muscle groups. The next day I'll hit the other ones. Take a day off. Then the next 2 days do the same thing. Take a day off, and then that's gonna be 5 workouts in 7. So it'll just
you feel
like that.
When I don't know about you, Russ, but when I'm walking and running, that's I have the same appetite. But when I fucking put weights into the bit, I start getting hungry like hell, man.
Yeah,
I
your
don't know
body needs
what it
it.
is.
Your body is telling you to fuel yourself up, you know.
So I'm like, damn. But you know, actually, what's more important for uh, us that once you're over 50 and above, man, you're better off just doing cardio. Cardio does you better than anything else, man.
Yeah, heart wise and everything. Yeah, I'm trying to mix both. Used to be when I worked out, I'd do a warm up, and man, I was pounding weights and quite a bit of it. You know, back in them days, wasn't that long ago. I mean, not really 12 years, but I was in my 50s, young 50. How old are you, Al?
53.
Yeah, I was your age, around 51, 52, and
Mhm.
never did cardio, but I'm doing it now. You know.
Mm. Well, good deal, man. I'm glad, you got to keep it up, man,
Sleeper
Uh,
knows he retired and went to shit. That's exactly what's happened to me. I said,
mm,
damn, I said, I ain't ready to go yet. If I don't change my habits back to the way I used to do, I ain't gonna be around, man. You know, that should have killed you.
yeah, yeah. You end up seeing people that retired from work and
A
most
year
of them,
later. Yeah.
yeah, look bad. But
Yeah.
every once in a while, you'll see some of them look better, man, and that's because they took some type of schedule up and they stick to it. You know. But you know,
Yeah. Yeah. I know it, Kyle. That's man, I've been doing this stuff all my life, believe it or not. But I used to lift heavy weights, but now I am picking a comfortable weight, something I can easily do 12 reps. I'm not grunting and grinding, trying to pop anything. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to throw my back out. And they make protein shakes right there. I get one of them every time I leave. You know,
nice.
I drink that
Nice.
high octane coffee before I left. I was
Ooh, get
ready,
you
man. Yeah,
yeah,
and
get you pumped up. Yeah.
I used to buy this powder, and it was orange flavor. You mix it with water, man. That
Mm,
stuff is almost like speed. I could feel my head tingling. And man, that was like a pre-workout thing.
yeah.
You talk about some energy, but I'm not going to do that again. Not at my age. I used to do it a lot.
Mm,
It was legal. GNC sells it. And I can't remember the name of it. That stuff was potent.
yeah. Mm,
I'm gonna have to
pretty
buy
good.
more protein though because them cats don't know how to make a drink. 2 times in a row, I ordered certain drinks, and some had strawberries and bananas, and some had mangoes, and all it tastes like is vanilla and protein. $5 a freaking pop. I said, I'm gonna go buy my own protein. I got a blender. I'll make it myself. Buy all the fruit and stuff. I'll just come
Yeah.
home and myself drink it down.
I remember when I did go to the gym, I used to see these. And I don't know if you have them there, Russ, but there's always that one noisy guy trying to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, always. This gym I like. There's a lot of young people in there, some fine looking girls, but there's also a lot of old people. There was an old woman there the other day with a wheelchair sitting there doing curls and stuff. Old lady. I mean, she looked like she's like 85 and had this young girl. I guess you can pay them. They got trainers there. You have to pay them like I don't know how much it is to work with
Right.
it, but I'm just like, no, I ain't paying that. I know what to do. It's gonna take me a little while to get back in the groove, but I'm good, you know. I about worked
Yeah.
all the soreness out of me, so I'm good.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. What was the gym you're going to? Was it a
Crunch.
franchise? Crunch.
It's
Oh
called
yeah,
yeah, it's
that's
called
national.
Crunch. They got them all over the country supposedly, but I like it. It's when you walk through the door, you got to scan that on that little beeper thing to let them know you're there.
You know what? Several of my friends that have retired, uh, they end up doing the hot shot thing. You know what I'm talking about, Russ? Where they
Mm-mm.
pull up with their trucks, they end up buying a flatbed, and then they're working logistics where they're transporting merchandise from one way, and then it's like $1,200 a shot, man, and it only takes you 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean? So what they're doing is they're sleeping at these Planet Fitness parking lots. They get the membership where they can go nationwide. They take showers there. They
Yeah.
deliver where they have to deliver. They sleep in the truck and then they come back within 2 days, 3 days. They're $1,200. I think it's $1,200 each way, man.
Dang. Yeah, that guy
So
told me that my membership is good at anywhere, any club except for like real exclusive clubs like Hollywood and stuff like that. Those are
yeah,
elite. They pay a lot more for memberships, more of a status thing, you know. But he goes, but 99.9% of, I said, dude, I don't ever go out of town, you know. Not if I do, I'm
yeah,
coming right back.
yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I stopped soda 3 years ago, if not longer. I did cut back on beer curls. Went from 12 ounces to 10 ounces. I
You
didn't
know,
even know they sell 10 ounces.
we used to drink sodas as kids. We called them Cokes. Everything was a Coke. It didn't matter if it was a root beer, Coke, you know. And
Yeah.
when I went up north after Hurricane Katrina, all them people in Illinois was, would you like a soda? I'm like, what's that?
In other places, it's a pop. Would you like a pop?
Yeah, our pop. Yeah. And but I haven't, I don't know. I just, man, I quit drinking those when I left home. Seriously. My wife, when I first met her, she put on a lot of weight and it was some Cokes. You know, I'm talking about Coke brand. She'd buy me 16-ounce bottles and going through them like I was going through beer. And it's like, golly, that ain't good for you. That's a lot of sugar, you know. And she finally laid them down, and probably a year
It,
ago.
it, it helps your digestion a lot better. Even if you're drinking the diet thing, just so much carbonation, man.
Yeah.
You
But yeah, I've
know,
never had a problem with sodas, but beer, and that's a different story, you know. But that's
yeah,
no big deal to me either. My wife said, "You can't go a day without beer." I said, "Absolutely, I can." You know, I said, I like beer." She goes,
yeah,
"Prove it." I said, "I ain't got nothing to prove to you, but I did it. Hell, just this is my second 12 pack, and it's still pretty full from that 12 pack I had last week. That lasted me 8 days. Man, I used to drink a
mhm.
12 pack a day, you know, every day. I would
Yeah.
start it and I wouldn't go to bed till it was gone, you know.
Same here, man. Same here. It was I couldn't have a 12 pack in my fridge or an 18 pack because to me that was the fucking finish line. You know what I mean? I wouldn't
Yeah,
stop drinking till that was done. And now beer can stay in my fridge. Believe it or not, my wife drinks more than me.
yeah. My wife's been buying these things in a bottle. I don't have one in here, but it's called Liquid IV or something like that. And I haven't
Mm,
read the label. I've had two of them in like the last week or two, but she's been buying a few of them. I drink one of them every now and then.
yeah,
Supposedly healthy. Then you can get vitamin water too, but I don't fall for all that crap. I just, you can get all that stuff in your diet if you eat right.
yeah. Let me grab another beer, Russ. Give me a
Yeah,
sec.
man. Somebody ought to jump in here with us. Randy, Sleeper, Sal, Nightbot. No, scratch that. Who else is in here? David Hernandez, Panchuco, Kyle Alex, I mean, I can't even see. Oh, bats in here. That's about it, I think. Everybody's tweeting. Oh, Kent, he was in here earlier, wasn't he? And Judge Whip. Yeah, there's Kent. I did a cold turkey on the cigarettes one. Yeah, I remember that, man. That was a good deal. That's the only way to really quit. You just got to quit. If I could quit this dipping snuff, I'd be all right. That would be hard. Beer ain't no big deal, but man, tobacco, that's a rough one for me. What's up, Quint? Don't you ever crave one sleeper? What you do not do it? My dad, I remember he smoked before I was even born, and he told me one time. He said 30 years after he had quit smoking, he would still have dreams about being in church and walking out the back door and going around the corner and sneaking a cigarette. He's like, he'd wake up like, man, what am I dreaming that for? I mean, he hadn't smoked in 30 years. That's a powerful thing to get a hold to you. So if you can quit cold turkey, props to you.
Crazy how powerful the mind can be, man.
Oh yeah, and it's all mental. Really, that's what it comes down to. I mean, there's a certain amount of physical addiction there, but that part usually goes away actually after 4 or 5 days. I did quit dipping one time, and I was quit for 3 months, and it took 4 days for that urge to go away. I'm like, oh, cool. I woke up one morning, like, dang, I don't have a craving. So I carried on for 3 months. And I got to working around this guy, man. He'd go in there and get a big old golly whopper dip, and I'm sitting there and he's spitting over here and spitting over there. And it got me thinking about it. And I'm like, God, I should have just blew it off,
Yeah. Yeah. Let me show you guys real quick what's coming up in the future for the channel. I got a video coming out probably at the end of the week, and it's just one of my normal cook videos. But the week after, I'm teaming up with Monument Grills, and we are giving away a griddle. There'll be 2 prizes. It's going to be one of them holiday giveaways. And it's going to be leading up to a Black Friday sale. So we're giving away a griddle and $250, 1 prize each. So there'll be 2 winners. That's in 2 more videos, not this week, but next week. And that will be exclusive to my viewers, and I'm pretty sure they're doing it to other partners. Nice. So there'll be several content creators that are going to be giving away the same prize. So just a heads up. I'll tell you how to enter details in the video, but there'll be 2 prizes for my channel.
Nice. Heck yeah.
But
I work with a lot of companies, but they hardly ever mention like give one away or something like that. They hardly ever do that. They offer discounts sometime, but that's about it.
Yeah. Also, I will have an exclusive link to my channel that will give you a discount, plus the Black Friday sale that they'll be having. So that's coming in 2 weeks. It should be November 9th that video will go up, and I'll explain the details on how to enter for the griddle and the $250.
Cool. Yeah, I figured you would like it, Quint. I tell you how I use that stew in a few. I didn't make a stew with it. We open a jar and take some out for gravy. Just put like over mashed potatoes or whatever, and put the lid and put it in the refrigerator after we opened it. And then once that jar was gone, we'd grab another one. I'm out of the stew in a few, but I'm supposed to be meeting him in December, I think. But I still have 2 jars of the gumbo. But I need to. I mean, this time of year for that, I'm not going to do a video with it. I've already got one for him. I noticed his video is starting to pick back up too. I told him it would. I said, "You wait. It's going to pick right back up, and you'll start selling the fire out of that stuff again."
It's that time of year, man, where people want that warm stuff.
It is, man. What's so good about his is, I'm telling you, man, I can make it homemade. I made it homemade all these years, but I cannot make mine taste a bit better than what comes out of a jar. It's just really good, you know. He's a real good thing, you know. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Just recently, I met some new people that saw my video when I went into Mexico. Now they're inviting me a little bit deeper into Mexico, and I really don't want to go that far, but there's a certain town that makes cabrito, you know, goat, and they also sell. Have you ever bought what they call machaca or machacado, Russ? It's like a dried beef, like salted dried beef from Mexico.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, that shit just kills, man. It's awesome.
Is it like a beef jerky kind of, or is it?
No, it's super dehydrated beef. It's like it's almost like shredded dehydrated. Okay. So you can mix it with eggs and then tomato, onion, and jalapenos diced up.
And it rehydrates somewhat.
Yeah, it rehydrates. That's
a preservation. You said salted. I've seen people salt meat like that, and keep it for years. You know, that must be similar to what you're talking about. That you can rehydrate and stuff. You know. Yeah.
So they call that, well, in California it's called machaca. Here it's called machacado. It's almost the same type of name. But anyway, a lot of people eat it for breakfast. I've seen certain areas, border regions, that actually, NBL saying shredded salted beef, correct. And some people put it on their hot dogs, their Mexican hot dogs. But I like mine for breakfast, man, a la mexicana, you know, with diced jalapenos, onions, and tomatoes. Oh, it's the best, man.
I don't know if they would sell something like that at these Mexican shops here, but I'm gonna look next time. I don't go in there very often. Normally, I just go for tortillas. You know,
it's so good, Russ. If you've tried that on eggs, oh my God. So anyway, they're inviting me to go see how the process is done, and it's a little town close to this place called Monterrey, which is it's a little higher class type of city, just about 2 hours south from here. It's mountains and whatnot. It's beautiful. I've been there once only.
You should.
It's where they make. It's where they make Dos Equis.
You should do it and then really learn that process, how they do it, and then make a video with it. If you gain a good Mexican,
no, actually, they want me to film how they make it. They want to be put on the map for what they're doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they really,
that word of mouth. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really just saying, you can really boost your channel, possibly. You know. You know, you know how it is. If I do local things like crawfish or whatever, man, it's such a regional thing, but yet them videos just do extremely well. And you are a Mexican descent, and if you went down to Mexico filming something like that, I could see where that could potentially get a lot of views from people there, you know. And
David Machacado, correct. You got to try it, Russ. You know what? If I do end up getting some, because they said they're gonna bring me some. If they bring me more than one bag, I'm gonna give one away in the live. Man, it is awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to try that, man. What's it called?
Machacado. David.
Machacado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's really tasty, Russ. You're gonna once you eat it. It's kind of expensive though. It wasn't at one time. It wasn't too expensive, but now one bag will cost you close to $20, man.
Yeah, everything's expensive. I mean, it's through the
Yeah,
freaking roof. I had one guy comment on that video, and he's like, "Good God!" He goes, "For the price of that, it better wash the dishes too." $3,500. And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, everything's through the roof, as you know." I said, and that's why they got two models. They got one that's way cheaper, that is the same smoker. It just don't have all the frills like the stand and the side shelf and the light,
yeah.
but it's the same smoker. Just
But you know what,
117.
man? You know
Yeah,
that's what you're gonna expect to pay if you want something to last you, dude. You know.
yeah. And this
Speaking of
ain't no.
which, Russ,
This.
I thought of you yesterday. I came home from work. I found this one meat market coming home from work because I took the back roads to where I'm getting to at work, and I'm exposed to all these new little little businesses that are out in these back roads. You know what I mean? So I
Mhm.
found this meat market that's excellent, man. Price wise and whatnot. Uh, and yesterday I bought some fajitas and some chicken drumsticks and I hadn't used my Masterbuilt 560 forever, man. And I tell you what, man, I know it's not built too well and all that, but I take care of mine, and it's underneath a roof. And that thing, man, within 2 minutes, it was already at 350, man. I mean, it's a hell lot faster than a pellet smoker.
Yeah,
I mean, it got to temp quick, and I put one log of mesquite sideways this way, and then I filled it up with a 20-pound bag or an 18-pound bag of charcoal. I was eating within 35 minutes, man. It was friggin' excellent. It did a hell of a job, man. And
yeah,
ever since I disconnected those sensors, I haven't had any problems with the fan or anything, man. Uh,
yeah. I had a few issues of mine right out of the box, but you know, I don't know. I'm funny that way. When I have issues, it's almost like I don't want to recommend it to nobody because I
yeah,
had issues with it. And other people say, well, I ain't had no issues, running great. I'm like, okay, well, you know, but it did cook good once I solved that problem. But I just knew then I was never going to do another video with it. I did one video. I just felt
yeah,
like had to, and then I
yeah.
gave it to Derek, and he used it for maybe a year, and then the fan went out, and he gave it to somebody. He said, "I'll get a fan
Yeah.
for it. I'll take it." I said, that's fine.
Yeah. They're not too hard to work on though.
No,
That's what I found out.
when
Kyle's,
it worked really well, man. One of the best briskets I ever done was done on that gravity fed, and I didn't shoot a video. It's just like
oh
it was an
wow.
18-hour, really low and slow brisket. That thing was good. It had a half-inch smoke ring on it. It's like, holy crap,
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they smoke fucking excellent. Kyle's asking Al, are you a red or green salsa guy? Or it depends on the meat. That's exactly it there, Kyle. For al pastor or trompo or adobada tacos, I like both. I like I side with the Cali people where they put both salsas on one taco, a red and green salsa. But for breakfast, I eat what they call a ranchero salsa, which is just a chunky tomato salsa for breakfast. That's what they call a ranchero salsa, and that's the kind of red ranchero salsa, tomatoey salsa that I like to eat for breakfast. Now, if it's like those small street taco corn tortillas, then I'm gonna probably go with the green salsa. If it's something like a chopped up beef or something.
Yeah.
So it depends. It depends what I'm eating. What kind of taco?
I was looking to see if I had a picture of that brisket I used to. Yep.
David, that meat market's called Valentina. It's a torteria, and they make tortillas there, and it's called Valentina's. It's on 493. And I bought choice finger ribs, the whole rack, a whole rack of finger ribs, choice, with a decent amount of meat. Maybe one or two had a shiner on it.
There was that
Oh,
brisket right there.
oh my God! Look how
Yeah.
much red is in that thing.
I know, man. It's just unbelievable smoke ring on that. That was that Masterbuilt, the beautiful bark. It just picture perfect, man. It's like, damn.
Yeah, so I bought these finger ribs. I bought a whole rack of finger ribs. Check this out, Russ, at this meat market. Whole rack of finger ribs. Then I bought some split chicken, which is leg quarters cut in half horizontally. And I bought 5 pounds of that. I bought a whole rack of finger ribs. I bought a kilo of corn tortillas, and then they gave me some of their green and red salsa that was left over from the morning.
Yeah.
$14.50.
Wow.
$14.50, man.
Holy crap. Yeah, I noticed when you was in that town on that one video, the prices were low there, compared to what you pay over here.
Yeah. What's going on, Guggen? What kind of pit are you guys talking about? We're talking about the Masterbuilt 560.
Gravity fed.
Gravity fed. Old Country makes a gravity fed, and I know they have that one type of fitting that you can put that, what is it, that little fan blower that you can buy?
Mm-hmm. Air controller?
Yeah, air controller. And I thought about looking into that because I can get it a little bit cheaper since I'm not too far away from the headquarters, but I don't know, man. I'm still up in the air about what I'm going to get next.
Yeah. I was hoping Chris Goodlander, like Lone Star Grills, would, he's made all these other different kind of pits. I'm waiting for him to make a real gravity fed.
That would be friggin' awesome.
Yeah, that's one.
I would totally consider that.
Yeah.
I would totally consider that.
I don't know why that hadn't hit his head yet. He's doing all this other stuff, which is fine, but that's the one I'd want if I was to get another pit from him ever,
By the way, Al, I've been loving your cosmic songs. I appreciate it there, MBO. I should have some more coming up. I sold out already, so I should have some more.
You're right. You're right, Guggen. I did some beef ribs on that thing one time. That was before I did the brisket. That's actually when I learned to go real low, real slow. When I did it brisket, I did them beef ribs, and man, they cooked in record time. I had them at like 275, which I cook at 275 all the time. Pork butt, brisket, if I'm trying to just get through it. But anyway, it tastes like roast beef. Hardly any smoke flavor. I mean, they literally cooked in like 2.5 hours, and tender as they could be. I'm like, oh crap. I think Jeff Rice had the same problem with his. But
Guggen, on the Masterbuilt 560, I don't do anything over 350. I don't. It's just that type of what do they call it? That fire chamber is so prone to grease fires.
Yeah.
So I don't go over 350, maybe even less than 350, maybe 335.
It's a very cool concept. I'd just like to see it done with a really good quality smoker. Then I'd be interested,
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like Masterbuilt to just go ahead and just there is a market for it. There is people that are willing to pay over $1,000 for a smoker, a backyard smoker.
Yeah.
And if they just put a little bit more quality in it,
Right.
It would be cool as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guggen saying yes. I had a few grease fires, but it was cool concept and what I learned to smoke on. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, Guggen. You ever go back to it if you haven't cooked for a while like I did? I'm like, damn, this is easy. It's a badass smoker,
It
man.
really is. That's what I say. I love the concept, and I was really thinking other people would get on board, but do it better.
Exactly. Yeah. AJ, you seem to have bad luck with fires in your cookers. Yeah, I tell you what, man. I'm gonna take time. I'm gonna really research my next purchase. Not that I haven't before, but It's gonna be something that I'm really happy about. I love the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro,
Mm-hmm.
but those guys haven't shown me no love, man. I asked them for the propane sidekick, and nope, nothing, man. And that's because I got views off those videos, man. I got several thousand views, man. One of them's at 20,000, 20K.
Dang. You think they would have sent it, because I don't even. But they sent us one, and I told Derek, I said, I don't want that thing, man. I think I already had that old hickory by then. I said, he goes,
Yeah.
I want it. He goes, I want it. I'll turn around and sell it. And so he did one video smoking cheese, but it came with the sidekick and everything,
Yeah.
And he did that one cook, didn't dirty up the pit or nothing. And I think it was selling for $1,200 or $1,400 last year. And then he turned around and sold it for $800. I mean, he made $800 on something that didn't cost him a penny. Plus, it got a few views, but that video didn't do good.
Well, my first video did really well.
Yeah,
my first 3 or 4 did really well on that smoker, really well.
Yeah, I've had a couple of Camp Chefs. It wasn't the original Woodwind, but it was an upgraded version. I don't remember, man. It's on my channel somewhere. That video did pretty good. And then they sent me one of them little portable deals. I forget the name of it, but the legs would fold up and all. I used it down there at the sailboat, and I put it in my garage after that and looked at it a year later, and all the screws that were on it rusted over the screw. I'm like, man, they didn't even use stainless. It's like, what's wrong with these people? Best a few extra dollars, and dang. Anyway. Yeah, Stump's gravity fed. There you go.
Yeah, Stump. Was he who was the person that actually invented gravity fed smokers? Was it Stump?
I think. Wow, I don't know who actually invented it, but I know he had his are very popular, especially for competitions and everything. But yeah, I'm impressed with that one.
Yeah, I know somebody came up with the concept first, and then everybody. I know Char Griller does a gravity fed too.
There's also another company I've seen before. I can't remember the name of it though. They were out before Masterbuilt made their version. Totally different things. These are big, heavy duty pits.
You ever look at that one website, Russ? It's called Slick Deals, slickdeals.com or slickdeals.net. So you can go on this, and that's for anybody that wants to. If you're ever looking for some kind of deal, whether it's a leaf blower, or like me that I collect arcade machines, or even a smoker or a pit or a pellet smoker, you can go to slickdeals.net, and then there's a search bar on top, and it will give you all the latest deals. And I'm talking, man, like really, they had that, like they had the higher up Masterbuilts. They had the 800s and the 1250.
Yeah,
they had them for like $300, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check that out. Slickdeals.com.
Yeah, slickdeals.net, I think.
Or .net. Okay.
Yeah, So let me see if I can find it up here, and I tell you, man, you can look up slick deals. There's so many things you can look up, man, and you'll find yourself a good deal, man. Whether it be a guitar, you know. Here, let me bring up the screen. Yeah, so this is it. So you go through, and you can you can go through the arrows. Each column has, whether it's shoes or whatnot, you're looking for. Like, look at those Nikes; they're going for $30.
Oh yeah.
They have speakers. Like, I mean, you can spend a whole fucking afternoon in this website, man.
Huh. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah,
I just did a
it's really
search on
cool.
gravity
Really
feds, and there's Old Country barbecue pits. They make a gravity fed.
yeah.
The Stumps, of course, and then Myron Mixon's got one. Gravity Smoker, Assassin Smokers makes one. Humphrey Smokers, never heard of them. Anyway, there's quite a few that do make them. I'm surprised Lone Star Grills hadn't got on board with that.
No kidding, man.
Maybe soon, maybe one day.
Yeah. Jesus, man, it's I'm starting to feel the cold here. Maybe it's my
Yeah, I hadn't
me
even
drinking
looked.
beer, but Walter Stump was the original gravity fed smoker. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I know that it was somebody that used to do competition or something, right? He used to be a competition cooker. What's up there,
Stumps was a
Simon?
competition cooker. Yeah, it's supposed to. Right now, it's only
Who was that now?
58. Oh shoot, it's 58 right now, but by in the morning it's supposed to be 38, 37 tomorrow. Then it's going to start warming back up slowly. 43, 51, 54, 59. So it's going to be nice the rest of the week for sure.
Yeah. It's a hell. I love this weather, man. I told my wife, and you know what was weird, Russ? When I was cooking yesterday on that gravity fed, I let it get to temp. I think I set it at 335, and then I put the meat in and stuff. And then my wife says, "Hey, you want to hang out outside?" I said, "I guess so." It says, "Well, leave the lid open." So I left the lid open on the Masterbuilt, and it kept the temp with the fucking lid on top. It kept it at 335, man.
Wow. Huh. Sleeper says Humphreys is that little red box smoker. Let's see what they got. Humphrey Smokers. Yeah, right here. Humphrey Smokers. Yeah, it is a little red box. Gravity feed units, Humphrey's tank.
And it's also a gravity fed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks pretty cool. Looks way better built than Masterbuilt. These are like real pits here. I meant, something they're not going to be cheap, I don't think. It's not very big, but it's pretty cool looking. Never seen that one before. I think smokers anymore, man. I'm just like, I don't know. I just use what I got and I'm good. 31 tomorrow. You'll be below freezing.
I think I was telling Trumpet the other day, one of the companies that went under, or at least their headquarters or their U.S. side of business was A-Smoke. A-Smoke went out. They took everything off the market on the U.S. market. Now on their Australian market, they still had it going, but But supposedly they're coming back. I don't know.
Yeah, I just got an email. I was getting ready to say, I just got an email the other day of them wanting to send me one. I'm like, I don't want one of them things. But
Yeah,
yeah, they're
what were they
coming
wanting
back.
to send? Was
I
it the
did check my
700?
mail today. Can't nothing from you today. I got a lot of packages in, but it wasn't none of them from you. Yeah. Yeah, Derek had one of them little smokers. He liked it.
Yeah.
He did have a grease fire in it one time, but that was his fault for not cleaning it. And then he ended up giving it to Chad, my youngest son, and I don't know what he done with it, but
Mm.
it just wasn't enough real estate on it for my liking, But
Yeah.
he actually reached out to these people, and said, I'm part of Smoky Riz Barbecue and like blah blah blah. He's done it a couple of times. And I said, well, if you order the stuff, you're going to have to do the videos by yourself, And he did, but he's not doing any of that. He's barely even helping me anymore. He don't have time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking a look at that Humphreys, man. They come in different colors. They look
Yeah.
pretty sharp.
Yeah, they do. Well built looking. I like the latches on there.
Yeah.
It
looks sort of like the old country, except with more accessories.
Yeah.
Where are they made in what's ME? What state is ME? Maine?
What MA?
No, ME.
Oh, ME.
Mary Echo.
Where?
ME. I got
Maine.
Maine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Maine.
Hmm. Oh man. So what you been putting that sauce on there, NBL? You been just using it for tacos or breakfast or? Oh man.
Yeah, Stump was on the barbecue Masters. They named him right because he is stumpy. Little short arm, little short guy.
Yeah.
Who's that guy that owns makes all them pretty offsets? The one that like Malcolm Reed's got, Jambo. He was on there too. Myra Mix and all of them. I watched that whole series.
Yeah.
I was late to the party. I watched it years after it aired.
Guggen saying, I like the old country vaquero out. It's what I've been mainly cooking on since not having a lot of time due to the new baby. Yeah, I hear you, man. It just eats through a lot of wood there, Guggen. What's going on, CJ? Hey, you rocked it with those kebabs, man. That lamb kebab there, CJ. What's going on there, Simon?
What's up?
What's up, Simon? How'd the Halloween go tonight?
Good. Yeah, we just wrapped up right now. It's just a bunch of candy, man. There's a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
We lost Al.
Where'd Al go?
It's our show now.
What's up, Steven?
Oh, I'm tired.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, this is my wife's favorite day of the year. You wasn't in here a while ago. She come walking in here with her witch outfit on.
Yeah, one of my favorite holidays. So it's my mom's. That's why we're doing it. She likes putting out candy to all the kids, so we got her out there for about an hour and a half, and then it got real cold. She got to call it quits.
Yeah. How cold is it there now?
Not that it's really cold, but the wind picked up pretty good.
Yeah, we've been getting some wind too. It's
Currently-
only 58 right now, but it's supposed to be 38 in the morning. She went today and bought me some. She bought me some pants to work out with. Sweatpants, two different colors.
Yeah.
I like them right there, man. Those are nice.
Yeah, currently 47.
Oh, you're about 11 degrees colder than we are.
True.
She said, "You want large or extra large?" I said, "Give me large as long as they got an elastic band." I said, "Because I don't plan on being this big for much longer. Better wear that tortilla warmer in the morning, Russ."
Let me take the phone call. Be right back.
Okay. That's why I told her. I said, I don't really need it. I said, because it's cold getting from the front door to the car. Be a little cold until the heater warms up. Then once I get there, you go in the gym. I'm fine, you know. But I'll wear them. I need to sweat anyway. Now I need some sweatshirts.
All right, sorry about that. 27 for Dodge. Golly.
27. Good gracious. We hardly ever get down to 20s anymore. We used to, like in the 70s, man, it'd get. I remember one year it got down to 0 degrees. Wind chill was way below zero. In South Mississippi, that's unheard of, you know, but it dang sure did it. Pipes freezing and busting. We're not geared for that kind of weather.
Yep.
78 here. Brr.
I was gonna tell Guggen on the Vaquero, there's a left-handed side and a right-handed Vaquero. They make the spinning wheel. They make it on the left, and they also make it on the right. I think the one you got is on the right. The one I got is on the left. Just FYI.
The Vaquero is the Santa Maria style cooker.
Yeah. So my wheel's on the left, his wheel's on the right. But anyway, yeah.
22 there. Holy crap. That's
Jeez.
cold, man. That's cold to me anyway.
And BL saying 78 here, 78 here.
Yeah.
Jeez, God, man.
I talked to Dead Broke today, and I forgot to ask him how cold it is. He's just used to it. To him, that ain't nothing. You know,
Yeah, I know.
He just deals with it.
During his video, he said, I think it was like 47 degrees.
In the video, yeah,
in the video, yeah.
that was shot probably. He shot his Saturday, and I shot mine Sunday.
80 degrees. Not too bad.
Yeah. That's the reason he built that or turned that garage into a studio. Man, he you know, in the winter he just disabled all that snow and stuff. He's just like,
I would imagine. No, Guggen, there's no difference. It's just where you prefer your wheel, on the left or the right. I'm glad I got mine on the left because that's the way I'm facing it on a wall that it works better on the left. I have a Ruger Vaquero. I used to carry a Ruger in my Border Patrol days. I left with a 6-shooter by my side when I left Border Patrol. I was still with a 6-shooter and loading with speed loaders.
What caliber was it? What caliber?
It was a 357.
I had a stainless steel Ruger 357 I bought brand new from Academy. It's been years ago, and some guys like, man, you want to sell that gun? I'm like, not really, you know. And he talked me out of it. I wish I wouldn't have sold that gun.
No, man, that's like a fucking classic, man.
Yeah,
it's a fucking. They don't make them like that no more, man.
No, man, they don't. And you definitely can't get them for the prices we paid back then, you know.
Guns were cheap back then.
I like a 357 because you can shoot 38s, you know, or 38 special or 357 Magnum.
Yeah. At one time, one of the Mexican cops, they loved the cops from Mexico, the judiciales, the federal cops. They used to make a caliber called a 38 Super. Do you remember that? 38
No.
Super.
I'll be darned.
And they loved that one particular gun.
My knowledge of guns only goes so far. It ain't much, you know.
Well, I know a lot about guns because I've been carrying a fucking gun for over.
Well, yeah, that's what I would say. My brother, he was a cop when he used to live down here in South Mississippi, and then eventually he became chief of detectives. And man, you ought to see his assortment of guns. I don't think he's got more, but he used to have a military M16, and I got to shoot it when I was a teenager.
Talk about guns too much because it's like, you know, if you're a welder, you want to talk about welding every fucking day. You don't want to talk about welding. That's what you fucking do at work. The day that I don't carry a gun, I'm going to be happy, man, because I've been carrying a gun way too long, and it messes up your back. You know, I've been carrying a gun for 32 years, man. I'm ready to stop carrying a gun.
1911.
I used to carry a Python back in the late 80s. When I was younger, I used to watch them Dirty Harry movies, and I wanted that 44 mag, you know. What's that one that came out? One of the last movies I think he did with that. What's the name of that daggum? They still make it. It's a 44 Magnum, but it's pretty expensive one. What is it? What am I thinking of here? Y'all know. Help me. Huh?
You're talking about the gun brand, or?
Oh, the Desert Eagle. That's it. Yeah.
Brand. Yeah. They do a 50 cal Desert Eagle also.
Yeah.
It will fuck you up, man. It will fuck you up. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all watched Jeff Rice's video today. That was freaking had me rolling. He's so funny, man. He did the same thing I did, a review on that pit. I'm all serious and everything, and he's just fun to watch. I don't know why that guy just blow up, man. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, I got your notice first. I watched that one, then I watched his right behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, we posted the exact. I think mine actually showed up 2 seconds after his did. I logged into another account. I'm still able to log into SNS Grills YouTube because they never took me off there, even though we don't work for them anymore. So I'll go over there and, you know, that way I can see my thumbnail, and I've seen his thumbnail side by side within 2 seconds. I've never understood that YouTube. You look at your subscriptions and you don't ever see your own thumbnail unless you go to your channel page, you know. Yeah, Jeff is definitely an entertainer. He's like that all the time, though. That's really the way he is. He's hilarious.
Ooh-wee. Al, when you go to Mexico, do you leave it home? I'm guessing you're talking about the gun. You know, I don't take my gun anywhere. I'm authorized to carry my gun anywhere in the United States, but I don't carry my gun anywhere in the United States.
Yeah, I'll show him in a bit.
I didn't get an notification. Were you going live tonight, Simon?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I thought I'd be busier, so I decided not to go live tonight.
No, yeah, same here, man. You know, it's just one of those nights that you didn't expect things to work out the way they do, and they do, man.
Your brand is a little. What is this? 22 Magnum. Wow.
What is that?
Randy's
It's a Saturday night. Is it a Derringer?
Low 22
Magnum?
22 Magnum, yeah.
Okay.
Is it a Derringer or what?
I don't know. He just sent me a picture.
That's a Saturday night special.
Dang,
Nice.
That's a long cylinder on that thing. And
Yeah, it's a little the LR round in it.
Long rifle?
Yeah, they're loud, man, for our 22.
Yeah. Yeah. We've gotten like 8 kids coming through here. That's all. MBL, you're scaring them, dude.
that's about all we had that I know of. I've been on this live, so she could have had more. Oh, that's a little bitty thing. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's why they're called a Saturday night special. You can hold them like this in your hand, and you're like, what, you
Yeah.
talking to me? You talking to me? Well, listen up, motherfucker.
That's a good one to put in your front pocket, you know, and just walk around with
Yep.
for show.
Unless Randy has like giant hands.
Yeah, if I was gonna have a 22, it'd be a Magnum for sure. I used to know this guy. I hadn't seen him since the 80s, but he used to carry a 22 Magnum in his pocket everywhere he went. And what was his old saying? He said, I'd rather be tried by 6. No, I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Yeah.
Good saying we only had 17.
I think our first batch was 17 kids.
Really?
I
Yeah, we
like
had a
this
bunch, man.
45 long Colt I got. It'll do some damage if I need to. That shotgun will probably do a lot more though.
Oh, man. I'm burping out that chicken I had earlier.
If I've had every gun I've ever bought, man, I'd have a pretty good bit myself. I'm bad about getting them, or I used to be. I'm not no more, but I used to be bad about buying them and then turn around and sell them.
You scare off those idiots last night?
Huh?
You scare off those idiots last night?
Yeah, when that one where he was walking across the thing, he walked down the road, and then when I got off, I opened the door. And I'm sitting there looking at him. He's coming back, and he looks at me, and he just started walking down in the street. He knew I was watching him, you know. But I really should have had that gun in my hand. I didn't realize what time it was. Somebody banging on my door that time of the night. That ain't cool, you know.
Yep.
I know what he was doing. He was just trying to see if anybody's home. He was up to something. Stupid idiot. He knocks on the door and he looks straight up at the camera like, oops. You know, got you, buddy. There's your ugly mug. Anyway, we don't have problems here normally or anything. He didn't really cause any problems, but I know he was up to no good. He was out of his neighborhood for sure.
It's like, you know, it's like when you're outside and you see a guy riding in his bike just looking around.
Yeah.
In your neighborhood. You know that fucker doesn't belong in your neighborhood, but he's just scouting, seeing, you know what's up, man.
Yeah, well, that's what I got thinking after he left and everything. I'm like, well, how does he know I even have a wife? Are you watching us? You know what I'm saying is what I'm thinking. And I told my wife, I said, we're going to start locking that glass door. I said, I got a freaking doorbell right there. And he opened the door. Y'all seen it, you know, knocking.
Yeah.
9 o'clock at night. Just making up crap. That's why he's there. He didn't think nobody was home. I know what it was. I got these on my door when we go to bed at night. My back door, my garage door, and my bedroom door has got one of these things on it. And when we go to bed at night, hang on, I got to scroll all the way back up. We got one on the front door. There it is. Man, that door needs paint. But you see that little thing that flips out? That thing's got 4 screws going to the 2x4. That deadbolt just goes through that casing. they can knock that in easy. But when they kick on that, it ain't gonna be so easy to kick in. It's gonna make one hellacious racket, you know. But I got them on every door, exterior doors.
Yeah.
Our bedroom, for some reason, the doorknob don't have a lock on it, so I put one in there too. Every night we get in bed, I flip that thing. I said, if they did get in the house, now they're going to kick this one in, which would be a piece of cake. It's just a hollow door, but they'll be greeted because when they get in the house, that's what's going to wake me up, you know.
Yeah.
If that ever happened, I don't look for it too, but the world's getting crazy.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're loud, man. They're real loud. I had a 38 Derringer one time. That thing hurt to shoot. It was so freaking loud. I ended up getting rid of that one. Blow your eardrums out.
Have you talked to Rick there, Simon?
I haven't heard from Rick in a while.
Mm.
He was on live last week. He popped in. Maybe this one. I don't remember.
Yeah, he popped in last week here, but I was going to say in December I'm going to be up there, Simon.
All right.
Mid-December. So I'll see if we can hang out again.
Sounds good, man. Let me know.
Did you just get that, Randy? Or have you had it? Beretta 22 tip barrel. One thing I'm sure, that's the cheapest ammo you can buy right now. I don't know about the Magnums, but I know regular 22s are dirt cheap. You can buy a bucket of them.
Yeah, Magnums are harder to find.
Okay, just got it Friday.
Yeah, I've been seeing here and there people getting deals on grills. You know, this is the time of year where they go on sale. But ain't shit my way, man. Not even. Sometimes they have the pellet bags. At the end of the year.
What? Not to get off on that subject, but if all this crap going on escalates into like a real World War III and China gets involved, a lot of these companies are going out of business. Pit Boss, Traeger, I mean, all those, even these Kamados, all that crap comes out of China, you know?
I don't think it'll ever come to that, dude, because they
don't think so either, because they're cutting off their nose to spite their face. We are their money, man, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They need us more than they need Russia, man.
Yeah, exactly right. And but
Russia,
who knows?
Russia ain't shit, man.
No.
And they have a pipeline that they share with Russia, and Russia has taken so much from that pipeline that Russia's in debt to China.
Yeah.
So yes, they're in talks where they say, you know, I got your back, we got each other's back, but in the back of their mind, China's saying you still owe us, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
they're telling them, so it's not a happy-go-lucky type of relationship that the media may make it seem to be. You know, it's not. Russia owes China money.
Right. Everything revolves around money. Bottom line, you know, yeah, that's a religious type war or whatever, but these bigger countries, man, it's all about the almighty dollar. You know. Yeah, exactly. Oh, but if that ever happened, yeah, a lot of these pit companies are going to fold, man. The judge was inaccurate as hell. Mine's pretty damn accurate, which ain't, 25 yards. It's accurate enough to shoot somebody. That's for dang sure. I got it because it's just home defense. Really, somebody come in here, you gonna hit him. If that don't get it, that shotgun will. Can't shoot a taco worth shit. He's talking about Randy. Yeah. I can't believe all the protests in this country over that crap, man. That's just unbelievable.
Over what now?
All these protests at these colleges, it's like it's getting out of hand.
And they're protesting what now, Russ?
Most of them are like against Israel, even though our nation has always been for Israel. And you can watch any of these news channels, and man, yeah, all these colleges and all this stuff, people are protesting left and right for Palestine, which I ain't got no problem with Palestine. It's the terrorists that come out of there, and really they're, a lot of them people, they're just like us or anybody else, but it's the other ones that need to be taken out. But they're using them other Palestinians as human shields and everything else. They build their underground bunkers and hideaways, hospitals sitting right on top of it, because they know if you bomb that hospital to get to them, they got it all figured out. It's a mess.
Yeah. I mean, that area means so much to both sides. And it's always going to be that way, but more people have died in the name of God than any other reason, man.
You got that right.
So
man,
I hate when you bring God into this.
Yeah.
You should think this or this and that. You know what? You start with your own self. You start with your own family. You try to change the world by that way. You don't try to say, you got to live this way because I say you got to live this way. No, you live by example, man. What you exemplify around your family, the way you show the morals and instill what you show in your kids, in your family, your congregation is your family,
Mm-hmm.
and what you lead by example. You're not going to change the world. You're not.
No. Nobody is. But I look at some of them countries and they might have some beautiful places. I don't know. I've never been over there, but everything I see on TV looks dreary as hell, just barren, no grass, very few trees. It's like, I would hate to live in such a miserable place if it all looks like that.
That's every fucking country, man. That's Spain. That's Paris. You see you just see the outer shell but you going back of the Eiffel Tower, going back of. Look at Miami Beach, man. If you go down South Beach, it looks beautiful down the strip. But look just one block up, it looks terrible, man.
Yeah.
It looks terrible.
That's what I'm
thinking about Washington, D.C. You see the Capitol, but behind the Capitol is pretty much a ghetto.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In Washington, there'll be one block that's fucking pristine, man. And then there's the next block right next to it. It's ghetto.
Yeah.
In Washington, it's not centralized at all. There ain't no ritzy place. It's every other block. It changes. It's crazy, man.
When I was up in Belleville, Illinois, there was a Metro link that we would take to St. Louis. And when it's getting close to the river, it kind of turned around like that before it went over that bridge. And man, they had all these old burnout apartments and high rise, well, not really high rises, but big apartments, like 10 stories high and just dilapidated. I'm like, good. That's the first time I ever seen slums, really, and nobody was living in these. They were just, man, it was terrible. But St. Louis, once we got on the other side, that was a real neat little town. Everything I seen, I don't know how it is now. That's been 2005 after Hurricane Katrina. But
St. Louis, you mean?
Yeah, St. Louis. That was a real clean city when I was there.
You lived there for a while, Ruff?
I lived right across the river in Illinois for 8 months after Katrina. We were displaced.
Yeah, I went in about 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
very industrial area. Very industrial area.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I like it, man.
all the railroads lead there.
Yeah.
Right, railroads everywhere.
Now they do got slums in that area, but the part I was in was like the downtown. It was really nice. We drove in over there one day and actually went to some of them slums, you know. And I'm like, okay, this ain't too good. Let's get out of here. You know. And then when you go back over,
you know those diners they had downtown?
Yeah.
Where oh man, good food, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. Sometimes I go by myself, take that Metro link. They stop right in front of this place we're living in. I walk across the street and stand there, and they would pick me up and take me all the way to the Metro Link station. We get on that train, and they'd take you all the way to St. Louis. And I'd go downtown and see the stadium there. They were building the new stadium, and they were still playing in the old stadium in 2005 while this one was finishing up. And but they had all kind of places to eat. Some of them were big malls that were four stories high, you know. And I would just walk around. But if you come back over the river, you was in East St. Louis, which was really Illinois. That was slums. I didn't like that at all.
Guggen saying Atlanta is really nice. Just need a bulletproof vest.
You have to enjoy it, yeah.
Baltimore, oh my God, lock the doors.
Baltimore, oh my God, lock the doors. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, my neighborhood locked the doors.
That's why I was worried about my son when he went to work in Philadelphia. I'm like, God, what are you going up there for, man? I wouldn't be caught dead up there, you know? And
in Philadelphia,
a year and a half.
You've been to Kingston? You go look at where the Rocky House is. Holy shit, man! That is like the fucking the heroin capital of the world.
Oh, from the original Rocky movie when he was running.
Yeah,
yeah.
Shit, man! The Kingston is the heroin capital of the world. Opioid.
That era. That's bad up there. Not for me. Not for this old Southern boy. It's like a different world.
What's going on, George? Go over the panel and chat. My job is over.
I've been in a holy war my entire life with myself.
Oh, oh yeah.
Damn pop. Pop.
Hey, Simon, did those people move out next door to you after all, or you were telling me they were going to move out?
Well,
they're still there?
My neighbor Adam was going to move out, and I think he did, but he's still around. He came by earlier today.
Pues si no, pues we'll trade a beer for a taco next time I'm there.
I'd be scared to death, like to go into Mexico for some reason. I guess it's all the media that's spewing all these lies and stuff, but I would love to go down there and eat some of that real Mexican food one of these days. I would absolutely love to do that. If I know
when you're ready to come down, you let me know. You bring your girl, we'll go together. Yeah. Across, I mean, it's not even 5 minutes away from where I'm at.
Wow.
It's cool as fuck, man. You're going to have that strip is, you're going to have a fucking good time. And get ready to buy all your antibiotics and all that bullshit that you can't buy over there. You're going to be able to, I'm talking like 100 pills for $5. Amoxicillin. I mean, you name it. Just get ready to save your money. Come down here. We'll fucking
hey man,
your ass off.
That sounds good. They
if you need dental work, you're gonna get it on the cheap, man.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
I mean, dental work.
You was talking about the antibiotics. I think it was June of this year that they made it to where you couldn't buy fish antibiotics because people were buying that, so they didn't have to buy the real stuff, But Russ, don't be scared. You know, I roll in Mexico all the time. I've just never been there, but you hear all these horror stories about the cartel and shooting everybody. And it's like, I wouldn't know where to go. That's my thing. But yeah, if I ever went, I'd hook up with you, Al. For sure.
Like I said, just stay in the tourist parts of Mexico, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if you know a local, then you can go into they can take you into the spots where it's safe, you know.
But see, I'd be
Yeah.
the same way in a big city. When I go to New Orleans, even, I mean, they got some bad areas. New Orleans, I don't know if it is now, but they were like murder capital of the world at one time, just shooting random people, tourists and stuff like that. But that was probably back in the 80s. I don't know how it is now, but that's one reason I don't go many places. I just stay around
They
here.
they sell this big like a 32 or a 42-ounce cup, a styrofoam cup, Russ, and they put triple sec, they put tequila and margarita mix.
Mm.
I mean, me and my wife share one of those with, and then we're drinking beer, and then we're just chasing it with margarita. Oh my God, you'll get fucked up, man. You get fucked up, man.
Hell yeah.
And they load it. I mean, I'm talking loaded, man. And it's only like $4.
Golly.
That's the big thing, man. You can go rack up on some stuff on the cheap for sure.
Yeah. The booze, you can get some booze real cheap and bring it over here and pay the tax on it. It's still cheap.
They have this cane water, man. It tastes like fucking just sweet water, man. That's all it tastes like. It's like $1.50, $1.60.
Yeah.
It will fuck you up, man.
What about they use pesos there, right? How do they
No, they accept dollars.
Oh, they do?
On the
Okay.
border, they
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're better off just staying with the dollars. It's friggin' awesome, man. I just don't go as often as I used to. But
Yeah.
I told my wife next time it's just gonna be. I took my daughter and her boyfriend this last time, but I said next time it's just me and you, and we're just gonna go. We're gonna go to the street vendors, and we're just gonna eat every fucking different food that they have there. Mexican hot dogs, burritos, fucking tacos. We're just gonna try everything.
Heck yeah.
I'll probably have the shits the next days, but it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, I was watching that one video where you was going to all these different shops. I'm like, dang, I'd like to see that. I want you ought to do that.
There's so much that I didn't detail or tell you about because
I
was running through the aisles real quick. Oh my God, there is so much stuff there.
I can imagine.
I want to get another molcajete from Mexico.
Oh, they're a little bit more expensive now, man.
Yeah, I know. Tacos de perro.
We got one, but I doubt it come from Mexico. It's made out of stone. Even the thing that the mortar and pestle.
Yeah.
But my wife bought it somewhere. She calls it what you just called it. I can't even say it. What'd you call it?
Molcajete.
Yeah, that. But yeah, it's about that big around, made out of stone, and this part's stone too.
Yeah, the one I have is out of made out of lava rock.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what this is made out of.
Is it black or gray, Russ?
It's gray with like little black specks in it or something.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
mainly gray.
It's probably lava stone also, but I don't know how big did you say it was?
It's probably 6 inches in diameter, maybe something like that.
Okay. So a 6-inch right now will cost you now. They weren't this pricey before, but something like that's going to cost you like $15, maybe about $15, maybe 20. But like the real big ones, I got a huge one, man. They're going to cost you 50, 60, 70 bucks, 80 bucks. Yeah.
Makes you wonder if the lava rock is getting more scarce or something, like supply and demand type stuff, maybe.
I don't know, man, but I mean they're chipping away at it with other rock. You know what I mean? So you're
Right.
talking about a solid piece of rock that's this round that they make into a U shape. So there's so much that gets discarded. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. I bought some
So
lava. They look like eggs, like a chicken egg, but they're lava rocks, and they've shaped them. And I bought a bunch of those one time when I had my Santa Maria, my first Santa Maria. And what I would do is I start that fire, and I put all them lava rocks in there to help retain a lot of that heat, because things get hot and stay hot. I still got them. They're out in the garage in a bucket.
Like you can get, if it's real lava rock, you can get that molcajete. You're gonna make your salsa there on it, and then you can put it like on a Santa Maria or some type of pit. You can put it off to the side. That rock is gonna get heated, and you're gonna keep your salsa warm. It's
That's a
fucking
good
awesome,
idea.
dude.
Yeah. Once it retains that heat, man, it'll hold it,
Yeah, it'll hold it, exactly.
You ain't got to worry about it
really
cracking. That's for darn sure.
Yeah. Also, they also make them out of granite. Also, so if it's smooth, it's pretty much granite.
Now this one's rough. It looks just like them lava rocks I got. It looks just like it.
Yeah. No matter what, lava rock will not smooth out. So if it's pitted, and
right,
it's probably lava rock.
Gotcha. Yeah, Tarina got it somewhere. We've had it for years. We don't ever use it. She got it just because she wanted it.
Yeah, my cousin bought it for me in Mexico last year. Right when I put it in the channel, actually, I had just gotten it, and I wanted one forever. I had one forever. My sister took mine, the one I had, and she never brought it back.
Yeah. So, now you talking about the granite? I do have one of them too, but it's smaller. It's like a 4-inch, and it's white, but it's got different colors throughout, and it's slick, and it's a lot smaller. That's something I bought, but this bigger one is one she bought. It's in the kitchen. Let me see if I can find it. I'll be right back. See if she knows where it's at.
Whew. It's getting colder out there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is that wind picking it up? Your wind? Is it windy?
Yeah, I think it's just the wind. The wind that's making it colder. Okay. All right. So let's address some of these comments here, man.
So it is. Well, actually, it's 50, so it went up a bit, but it's gonna drop down to 39, 38.
Oh well, I was gonna show it to him.
Donkey shows only exist in Laredo, Nuevo Laredo. Just FYI, if you want to.
The only one I got is that little white one I was telling you about. She said she broke the other one. She threw it away. I didn't know it would break, but she said she dropped it or something, and broke in half. But she said she got it here at the Mexican store. She goes, they got them right up. I said, okay, I was just going to show it to these guys.
Yeah, years ago, a friend of mine, I ended up getting one for her because her mother said that the one she had for years and years finally wore out and broke down the middle and it split open.
Yeah, that's what she did. She dropped it and it threw it out. Oh, well.
She said that it wore out from years of use. It finally broke in half.
Boner pills cost as cheap as 50 cents up to $1, depending on the name brand.
Boner pills
Cats go as cheap as $20, but it depends what city.
Mom, Uncle Randy's got a boner.
He gets a weird boner, like you said.
Or Uncle Lance.
Next time you go, okay, Taki seasoning, all right? Actually, the next time I'm going, Buzz, I'm going to get several seasonings and I'm going to give them away in a live.
You know the chili they put on the snacks, like on the fruit and on the corn over there?
Yeah.
I'm looking for that stuff because they don't have it here.
You're right, Randy. You can put an eye out like that, looking in a glory hole. Or whoever. I thought that was Randy that said that, but maybe not. Damn, who started this talk? I don't know.
Are you gonna go back to welding talk or this talk? Or
Do
grunt talk?
welders have mustaches?
Oh man. Yeah, but hey Russ, did you get a chance to see the Halloween special? I put in that UFO doomsday quote for you.
Oh, you did? When did you
Yeah.
upload it?
A couple of days.
Oh no, I haven't seen it. I'll go look for it right after this live.
Oh yeah, check it out, man.
I miss a lot of stuff, man, because I have all my notifications turned off, and I'm subscribed to quite a few channels. So I hit subscriptions in the left-hand corner, and every day I'll scroll it 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, and I'm looking to see who's posted. That's how I find videos, and I miss them sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, so there is some updated stuff that I left out. I just gave you the basis of their story.
Okay.
But if I ever do an update, I'll include the new information that I got. But it gives you like the timeline of how they got started and whatnot. And they were basically they hooked up with some other group. I forgot what they were called, but that's how they kind of turned into how would I say, like a militia type.
Okay.
Yeah. For a while. Now they're kind of more recluse, where they keep to themselves. They're not in people's face no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 days ago, I was shooting a video Sunday, and I was editing all day yesterday. So that's probably why I missed it, because it got pushed way to the bottom of the page, Yeah, I'll look at it. I'll check it out for sure. I find that stuff interesting.
Yeah, that's the first story, so it's pretty cool.
What part of Texas are they out of?
My hometown?
Your hometown, okay.
What's the story?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say they're only about a mile away from me, 1.25 miles away from me.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's talking about how cold it is, man. It seems like the other day everybody was complaining about how hot it was.
I wasn't complaining, but I was a month ago. Well, back in August, man, it was hot, man. Shoot. Normally 100 degrees, 105 don't bother me, but boy, it did this year.
Yeah. I didn't have to get out in it much, thank goodness. But even like my youngest son, he was in that shipyard. He's like, God, because he come down from Philadelphia, and it don't get that hot up there, and it about killed him through all the summer. But he finally got kind of used to it towards the end.
Whataburger ain't what it used to be there, Guggen, that's for sure.
No.
How do you Whataburger? How are they, or are they good?
I watched a show the other day, and it was talking about there's a certain website that ranks all these burgers and stuff. I can't remember the name of it, but they rank Whataburger's #1 burger. And they went in there and investigated and shot that all to hell and back. And it's really closer to the bottom. It's like second from the bottom as far as nutrition and all the crap that ain't good for you and all that stuff. I think what's the one out in California?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. That was #1 on their ranking, But ain't no burgers good for you really, but they sure do taste good.
Fuck yeah.
If y'all have a Griff's Burger, Griff's Better Burger, it's a very small chain. But those are very greasy, but they're very good.
Oh yeah, greaser better. One of the best burgers I ever made on video anyway. I rendered my own tallow from a bunch of beef trimmings they gave me at Winn-Dixie. Come back and I showed doing it in the video, and I deep fried them things, in about that much tallow, and fried them. And I took the cheese and dripped it, kind of swung it through the tallow and topped that that patty with it. Golly, that thing was good. You know, I remember Derek. He was shooting, you know, operating the cameras, and he grabbed one of them burgers. Like, good God Almighty, that's a good burger. I think that's the best burger I ever ate in my life. You know,
Probably took 3 days out of your life.
I screwed that video up because I was doing it for some guy that said there used to be a place here in Mississippi and they make this sauce, and he told me how to make the sauce. I didn't like that sauce, and the burgers were about that thick, and I did a double burger sauce, and man, it'd been so much better with just some onion and that cheese and the meat, you know, and it would have been so much better. But Derek
I
didn't
don't,
put
I,
all the garbage on his, you know, like that's what I
I
should
don't
have
know
done.
if it's just me, but I've had better luck cooking burgers on a griddle than on a grill.
Really?
Yeah,
Um,
I prefer them that way with that. Yeah, like a smash burger with that crust
Yeah.
on it. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing more often is more of a smash burger than a regular hamburger.
And think about it, it's making its own tallow as it's browning and everything. That's why they're so tasty, you know.
Yeah, I bought me a big old square. It's about that big. It's probably 3 or 4 pounds heavy plate. Just
Fresh. Heck yeah. Yeah.
and then fresh off the griddle, dude, and that fucking grease and all that shit that the bread soaks all that shit, and then you just take a bite out of that melted cheese. Fuck,
Yeah.
man, it's the best. And,
Eat the
and
bun
then
and
if you're drunk, even
on the
better.
grill.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
grill,
man.
yeah.
I love
Fuck
beef,
my
man.
life. Man.
I had on 2 pair of breeches today at work.
Well, he learned. He was freezing his ass off yesterday.
He didn't freeze this time, did he?
Well, yesterday it was raining, so I don't know about today. Because it wasn't raining today over here, so it was just cool.
The crust off the grill is what gets me. Yeah.
That crusty cheese also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's hard to beat.
It's like having to this fat guy. Talk about this all night long.
There's a place in Memphis called Dyer's. Y'all ever watched any videos on that or any cooking shows? It's called Dyer's, and they've got 100-year-old grease. It's nothing but tallow, but it's got certain molecules. They filter it every night, but there's molecules in that grease because they're constantly adding to it as they're cooking these burgers. But there's some molecules and all that stuff in this grease that's over 100 years old. They claim that's one of the better burgers. It's not a chain. It's just one place in Memphis, you know. And I would love to eat there one day. And I was in Memphis, not this May, but the May before last. We should have looked it up. It's downtown. Yeah, buddy.
The last time I was in the Memphis area, I had to work. My family went to Beale Street, and they bought me some stuff down there. And while I was working, when I came out, we headed back to the hotel. They bought me this Chuck Berry barbecue seasoning. Well, when I got back home and I finally got to cooking with it, fuck, man, it was one of the best fucking barbecue seasonings I've ever used. It went great with everything, hamburgers, with fajitas, with everything. I said, man, I should have bought more of this. It was at the Chuck Berry Museum. Is it Chuck Berry? Yeah, right. Chuck Berry's from Memphis.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Sounds right.
Yeah, it was really good, man.
Well, we went to Memphis in May, and we went a few places to eat, but we never went downtown. I was really wanting to, you know, but I was with other people. So
yeah, Beale Street.
I got a brother that lives just inside the state line, right there in Nesbith, Mississippi. He's 15 minutes from Memphis. I ought to go visit him and go in there and check it out one day. I was wanting to see the Elvis Graceland. I was wanting to see that too, but we didn't never go that way.
My family went there when I was working. I didn't get to see none.
I'm gonna have to mute these guys.
I'm a little far south from there, Kyle. I'm like 4 or 5 hours from there.
That's the one. Let's see. That one place. I'm Memphis has those ducks. That one place. I'm Memphis. You sound like Lance. What the heck? What is he saying?
Good night, Randy.
Sorry, Lance.
Yeah, from Dallas to San Antonio, you're several hours. But if you're in Dallas, man, go eat at Goldie's, Kyle. And there's several places I would recommend you to go eat in Dallas, man.
It's cold, Russ. I can't type. Are you outside? Jeez.
He's at the shop. He was working on the rain.
Oh, is he out in the shop? Okay.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna grab my last one, guys. I'll be right back.
Man, y'all gotta make a ramen burger.
I had one in Houston about 2 years ago. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen them on cooking, TV shows. I've never had one.
It was a bit messy because they put an egg on top of it.
Yeah.
So when you get into it, it's just all over,
Okay.
But it was a pretty good burger. Unfortunately, that place closed down like a year ago, so it's like can't have it again.
Heck yeah. I bet there's a whole tub of candy left in there. Good God, that's tempting, but I got to stay out of it.
Yeah, there is a lot of candy here left over. My mom had bought like 3 big bags of it. So did my sister. And only like half of it was given out.
Next time I go to Derek's, Tarina will probably make up 2 bags for me to give to my grandkids. And one's my granddaughter and the other one's.
Well, maybe some of that can go in the freeze dryer.
Plus, Chad, I forgot about him. He's got 1, 2, 3 kids there at his place, so we'll get rid of it. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. So I just silenced these guys. Everyone wants their hostages back. Hamas is going to get wiped out. Nobody is going to stop them going to teach Iran a lesson. All these Arab countries have to act like they are against taking out all the Palestinians, but honestly, they don't give a shit either. I just love that all these libtards are canceling each other. Ha ha, dude, blah 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 blah. They going on and on, man. That phone, if I left that on, it'd ding all day long. I looked on there the other day. I looked like, good God, there was like 250 messages in my text. I'm like, man, y'all getting after it today, ain't you?
Tell them, don't you have anything better to do?
Yeah, no doubt. Don't y'all work for a living or something? I thought I was the only one retired. Well, me and Greg's retired. Greg don't hardly ever text, so every now and then, well, he's just not in all that.
I did get some pictures in tonight. But we're not doing a giveaway tonight. But I did mention earlier that we are doing a giveaway in 2 weeks. The giveaway will be a griddle for one winner and a $250 gift certificate for another winner.
Wow.
That's a $250 gift certificate for Monument Grills, and details will be on the video, so it's not going to be this Friday, but I think the Friday thereafter. Let me see when the 9th is. Give me a second.
Buzz Barbecue, are you in Tennessee or Mississippi, or where are you at?
Okay, so the 9th is going to be Thursday, the second week of November, and that's when the video should drop. And that's when we're going to start giving away the griddle and the $250 gift certificate.
Sweet deal there.
I saw that, MBO. Thank you for sending that. I don't know if that would be offensive to some religious people, but I'm going to put it on. I love the stuff you sent, the artwork you sent, MBO. I'm gonna put it on anyway. for the next time around. But yeah, we guys, the giveaway will be on November 9th. It'll be on a Thursday. The video will drop then, and like I said, a griddle and a $250 gift certificate. There'll be 2 winners.
I'll send you a picture tomorrow, I guess, or a couple of pictures, maybe. Hush.
Went over to Memphis in the May this year. Had a blast. They're not going to have it in Tommy Lee's Park this year. Sucks. I'll make sure I win so I can put my meat on that grill.
Randy and his meat.
Yeah.
So it's a small grill then, huh?
That's a little big grill, ain't it? Dang. You said it was cold. Needs a magnifying glass and a pair of tweezers.
Oh, man.
What was that movie? Some guys was gonna come in there and beat this guy's butt, and he was sitting there at the urinal.
Urinal.
Yeah, that's it. And anyway, they was getting ready to let him have it, and they looked, and they're like, "Oh, you poor little thing, ain't you cute? Look at that tiny wiener." What was that on? That was years ago.
I don't know, man.
It was funny. Tiny wiener. Urinal. Got it. Okay.
There you go.
Sometimes my tongue just don't want to work right, man. And it's not cold in here, so I have no excuse.
Jesus, man.
Oh.
You know, I'm so happy, man, that it's so much better weather now, man. I was getting tired of the fucking dude. I have my thermostat set at 70, I don't know, 73. It's below that. My aircon hasn't turned on. It's still warm in my house. And you sleep so much better with this kind of weather, man. You go into a deep sleep. You don't even fucking take but a few minutes, or at least I don't, man. I go to sleep quick.
Buzz is in okay. Yeah, I think I knew that. 45. Yeah, Arkansas is right there by Memphis. Sure is. The times I've been up there when we was living in Illinois, we would go up 49 all the way to, what is that, 55 that takes you all the way to Memphis. Then we come across, and then we were in Arkansas, take it all the way to Missouri and into St. Louis and back over the river into Illinois.
Al, South Cal is amazing right now. Open the windows. I can imagine Kyle, man. I you know, my kids, that's one place they don't complain about going back, because they grew up there when they were small, and every time I tell them we're going back to Cali for a few days, they're packed, man. They're ready to go. Nothing but love. Be right back. Al, like on Randy's chest. Oh, man. You know, what should we cook when I head up there, Simon? We did fajitas the last time. What did we do? Fajitas and what? We just did fajitas, right?
You brought that meat.
That Piedmontese?
Piedmontese meat, yeah. We had those. We made that into taquitos. The first time we did
pork steaks.
Pork.
That shit was good.
Yeah, pork steaks and fajitas all mixed up together to make the taquitos out of it.
That shit was fucking good, man. Which one did you like, the first time or the second time, man?
I like the first time only because we did the different meats.
Yeah.
It's a different mix, and we make taquitos out of all that, you know.
Yeah, it was good. But the
And
second
then,
time was the. You got to say that the second time the fajitas were more tender. What do
Yeah.
you think?
oh yeah,
They were more tender, man. We'll see
That's
what's
kinda
up, man.
new.
If I can
Kinda.
get my butcher to hook me up with some good meat, I'll take. I want to take some ribs.
yeah.
I love fucking ribs.
I can get those those tablitas. I can get them good here. HEB will do it also, but I have a lot of Mexican meat markets that I can actually get them done too, and do sausage, Mexican sausage. I'll go to the Mexican grocery store so I can find some of the Mexican sausage.
The red one.
Yeah,
The
or the chorizo one. That it's chorizo, but it's more of a sausage than that crumbly stuff.
yeah. I'll give you guys a heads up before I head out there. I'll tell you. Mexican meat markets, are we still talking about Tijuana? No, we're talking about
San Antonio, South Texas. South Texas.
yeah, South Texas.
Maybe
When I
California.
go back up, when I go back up and visit Simon in December, we'll go live again. I think the last time we went live, right?
Yeah, we went
Not
live
the
for a
first
little bit.
time. The first time we didn't go live, right?
Now we just ate.
It was just yeah, yeah. We'll go live for sure. Maybe if Rick can go live in his channel and then Simon go live in his channel, we all go live together.
Yep.
That'd be kind of cool. But I'll give you a heads up, man.
Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah. My wife's cousin has his daughter getting married, and he's gonna walk her to to the marriage, and so we're planning to go there sometime in December. I want to say that it's a Sunday, so I'd probably show up on a Friday or Saturday.
All right. If it's a Sunday, you could probably watch the Cowboys or the Texans.
Texans would be too early, man. I think Texans most of the time play in the afternoon.
Yeah, they're playing afternoon games this year.
But yeah. But yeah, hey Russ, so you got that sausage thing going on. Do you know how to make bratwurst?
Yeah, I've made it. That's on my channel already. I made that a long time ago. German. It's a real German recipe. That stuff's good if you ever want to try to make it. Just go to my channel page, go to that search button, and type in. Hang on, I'll tell you the name.
I think at one time I was looking up like hot dog recipes, and I ran into your channel. At one time, you were doing several hot dogs.
I think this was the very first sausage video I ever put on my channel. To be honest with you, let's see, view your channel. Hit my little button
Hey,
there.
Kyle, you and I are playing up. We play this week
Brought
on the Fantasy League.
Brought
What
words.
now?
Me and Kyle are in a Fantasy
There it
League, and we are gonna play against each other this week.
It's called. The name of the video is "How to Make Bratwurst / Homemade German Recipe," and I put that Slausa. They used to make this product. I don't know if they still do, called Slausa, and it's like a slaw, but it's really good. And that's what I think I put some German mustard, and I put that Slausa on top of it. And it was a thing that they had sent me, so I had to include it in the video. But that was some really good sausage. If you ever want to make it,
We'll see you, Mike. Have you ever thought about making hot dog, Franks?
I did about a year ago. I did it. Let me see. Hang on. Shit. I'll tell you the name of that one. I didn't like the way they turned out because I put too much water and it was a little too fatty. but it was still good. Derek and them loved them. Let's see, hot dog wieners. Let's see if that. There it is. Chili Dog's the name of it. Chili Dog. How to make hot dog wieners. That was. It says 1 year ago, so that means it was over a year ago. It's probably been about 1 year and 3 months.
I get you.
Yeah. Then I got quite a few hot dogs.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. You know, I ran into several of your hot dog videos, dude.
Which I didn't make. You know, I just bought the hot dog wieners for all them videos, except for that one I just told you about. Tell you what, man, them hot dogs. Some of them videos did pretty good.
Fuck like, yeah, hot dog videos do good, man.
Yeah. Well, the one I did last year, not so much. 11,000 views. I've got a Texas Hot. It's got 202,000 views. I've got a How to Make a Coney Island Chili Dog, 772,000 views. How to Build a Chicago Style Hot Dog, 305,000.
It's almost at 1 million, man.
Infamous Rusty Dog signature chili recipe. That is my signature chili. Stupid way I did that dog. I shouldn't have done it like that. But anyway, it's got 209,000 views. The Street Dogs, 39,000. Nacho Dog, 16,000. Jalapeno Bacon Mac and Cheese Dog recipe, 24,000. Some not that great. How to Make a Dixie Dog, 33,000. Rattlesnake Ultimate Chili Cheese Dog, 16,000. And that's it for hot dogs. That's all of them.
How much crap did you stir up on your Facebook posting that chili?
Huh?
How much crap did you stir up when you posted your chili? I think it was today. Your wife's chili.
Oh, that. Yeah, that was her chili. I would just be posting it because man, it was good. It tasted so good. She put some pickled jalapenos in there. That made it even better.
Yeah, but you have it up before. Yeah, with beans, without beans.
Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna start up a little controversy. It always does. I love it. Zach was in there. Him and my wife was doing.
I saw Zach. I didn't see your wife. I need to go back and look because I only had like a. I saw it when you posted it and it had a few comments right away, but I hadn't seen it since then.
I hadn't either. I had to get off of there. I'll look at it tomorrow. I got my notifications turned off for Facebook. I got Messenger turned on, but not Facebook because my battery wouldn't last no time, man. It's all that crap coming from my main Smoker Is page, mainly because they all come to my personal page. Yeah, I like chili dogs, man, if they're good.
Dude, besides pizza, that's my second go-to, when I want to something filling, but, easy to cook. I fucking love hot dogs, dude.
I do too. We'll make them ourselves sometime, just store-bought chili. But every now and then, I'll actually make my homemade chili, and I'll end up freezing and separating it because I love that stuff, but I haven't made it in a while. But a lot of times, when Trina works nights, she goes, "You want anything?" I said, "Yeah, I want a Sonic 1 foot chili dog with mustard and onions, please." That's the way I like mine.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, those footlongs from Sonic, those chili dogs.
Yeah,
one of my favorites.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, it's fresh rolls normally, and it's not bad. Good enough. It's not as. I mean, I've had way better. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I have a niece that's a district manager for Sonic, so every time I want one of those, she'll say, "Okay, I'll bring it to you."
Yeah. I think I had one here about 2 weeks ago, and I told her to get me a 6-inch. The regular one, God, I didn't want to eat that foot long. I could have, but I was purposely trying to cut back a little bit. Trying to.
Yeah, my niece runs two.
Oh, your niece.
One of my nieces runs two Sonics here in San Antonio. One person owns a big chunk of them here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
So she's a manager for that company.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but that chili dogs are fucking awesome.
Mile and a half.
I always ask, and they don't charge you extra on Sonic. I tell them mustard, chili, cheese, onion, and tomato. Put tomato on that bitch.
Yeah, I'll skip the tomato, but I do like relish underneath the chili.
Yeah. Yeah, my poison is just chili, mustard. To me, mustard pairs well with it. I had some guy comment on one of the hot dog videos the other day. Said, "You guys in the South, you always use that yellow mustard, like that. Why don't you get a good mustard like some Dijon or Grey Poupon or whatever?" I'm like, dude, I like yellow mustard. That's the reason I use it.
I also like the grainy brown mustard.
Yeah,
I'll do that on a burger every once in a while.
yeah, I've got things I'll do that with, but it's not on a hot dog. I want regular French's mustard on some good old American chili, some onions for sure, raw onions, and I'm happy, man. That's all I need.
What is that burger? It's onions. It's a bunch of onions with mustard, and then the meat on top is pressed down on it. Is it a Oklahoma burger?
Oklahoma burger.
Oklahoma, but it doesn't get the mustard on it. It just gets a bunch of shredded, real thin onions.
So I think people put the mustard on it and then press down the meat into it.
You can. Now I did a video, 2 of them actually, but the latest one, I pushed it into the onions, and then flipped it over. Only one side really gets that good sear on it.
Right.
But it's really good. And then I top it with mustard and pickles, the little dill pickles.
Yeah, I can eat burgers, man.
Things back to back, man. I love them.
Have you guys ever tried the hot dogs with the onion tomato sauce, New York style onion tomato? Oh,
see, I really don't like tomato on hot dog.
Oh, you talking about the Chicago dog?
No. The New York dogs. The Chicago dog. The Chicago dog will have your poppy seed bun with
it's a dill spare. It's that Vienna hot dog. It's got just a slice of onion on one side, sport pepper, neon relish, little celery salt, and that mustard they use.
I love Chicago dogs, but
oh yeah, me too.
I'm talking about the hot dog that has this onion sauce that like onions are chopped into like a tomatoey sauce, and it's served on a hot dog. Oh my fucking God! It's like a sweet tasting tomato paste with onion. Oh my God, it fucking rocks.
Sounds good. I've never had that. Sonic there for a while, they were selling like replicas of like famous hot dogs. Did y'all ever buy any when they had them? I don't think they have them no more. When I was in Virginia, they were doing that, and I'd tried a few of them. They were all right. I swear though, I do want to order some more of those Vienna hot dog wieners. Last time I did it was a big old box, man. It was flat.
A big old box. Yeah.
Went through them. I think I paid like $50 back then. Probably $150 nowadays.
Buzz, what happened with your deal with Jack's? Nada, Buzz. Never heard from them again. They were, I guess they said we got something coming, but it never panned out, man. Which is cool because I still eat Jack's, but I mean, I have a lot of Pizza War videos that I have yet to put out. There's going to be 2 more Pizza Wars. There's going to be a high end one where Screaming Sicilian versus DiGiorno's. Those are high. I mean, you're paying what you're going to pay almost at a pizza joint. You know what I mean? You're paying $6 to $7 for a frozen pizza.
Yeah.
Here they're like $8 HEB. The high end ones are like $8.
But
those
you're gonna taste the quality. I mean, I'm not saying that you're getting cheated. I'm not, but you're gonna taste the quality. And a lot of times it's better quality than what you would get at Little Caesars or Pizza Hut or whatnot. But I mean,
Hut, man,
you're almost paying. You still got to cook it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no biggie. I love Jack's. I haven't done any Pizza Wars with Jax, only because I didn't want to ruffle the feathers if anything came through, but it never did. So the hats are off, and
What was
yeah.
that one pizza that got so famous here a year or two ago? One Bite or something like that. Frozen
Oh, One
pizza.
Bite sucks. I had One Bite. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I had to fucking. You know, you know he has a channel, right? One Bite.
Mm-mm. No, I
Oh
didn't
man,
know
go
that.
see the One Bite.
I
The guy's
tried
a
one. I
master.
didn't like it either. I didn't care for it at all.
It sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked. But he's famous. The One Bite guy.
Yeah.
The One Bite guy. Go look at his YouTube channel, man. Everybody looks for him, dude. The guy's been everywhere. He's been to Austin. He's been to like New York. You name it. Yeah, Portnoy. Yeah, yeah. So, dude, the guy's famous, but his pizza sucks.
I like
I hate to
Red
say it.
Baron. That's not a bad frozen pizza, you know.
Yeah, Red Baron's decent.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's every brand has a particular item that they shine on, whether it be the pizza sauce, whether it be a high quality pepperoni, or
Yeah.
it be the crust that they got dibs on.
Yeah.
But I want to say that like DiGiorno and Screaming Sicilian, they're like the highest, man. Their pizza
Yeah.
sauce is good, high caliber fucking pepperoni or meats.
Yeah.
The crust is really, really good.
Yeah, DiGiorno. I've never had the other one, but I've had DiGiorno. It's not bad. And I'll even eat Tombstone. To me, they're not. I mean, they're edible, but that's about it. You know?
Tombstone. It once you eat like Tony's, Tombstone back to back, or Red Baron and Tombstone back to back, you're gonna
Yeah.
see that Tombstone has a higher caliber of a higher quality of crust, of meat, and they give you more meat.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking pizzas right next to each other. You're gonna
Right.
see there's more pepperoni on the Tombstone than there is on the Tony's. There's more
Yeah.
pepperoni on the Tombstone than there is on Red Baron.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done these back to back.
Oh yeah. We haven't bought any pizzas in a while, but there for a while, man, they were staying in the freezer, mainly for me while she worked. But I told her to quit buying them things. I'll just order from Marco's. You know?
Yeah.
But,
No, you get a decent. You're gonna spend a little bit more than $3. You're gonna spend $4 or $5. Now you're talking where you're gonna get a little bit of higher caliber meats or crust or tomato sauce, and you're gonna cook it for yourself and then drink beer. Fuck, man,
yeah.
that's a fucking good evening.
You can
know?
feed all that to these kids like at birthday parties, and they just love it. Them little Tony's pizzas or Jack.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I like the crust on that a little bit. For a frozen pizza, they'll never compete.
Right. Exactly. You got to take in consideration what you're dealing with. You know.
Sure.
But you know, as you get older, you can taste. I don't know. Your taste buds get more refined, or what the fuck happens when you get older. But you can tell.
When I was a kid, my mom used to buy. It was a stack of pizzas, and they were about 6 inches around. It was like a personal pan pizza before that ever was a thing, and it was a whole stack. I think they had like 9 of them in there, and she'd buy them for me, and I'd heat them up. Man, I love them little things. They were fresh. They were never frozen. You know, they were in this cellophane, and when you buy them, they're not frozen. But those wasn't bad. I haven't seen them in years.
I love how Eastwood's trying to get timed out.
Usually,
dude, I mean, your opinion matters as much as anybody else's, dude.
Well, I gave him what he wanted. I timed him out.
That's fine. I can laugh. You know, I have a good sense of humor. That's all I can say, man. You know,
got to with this crowd, man.
Oh.
Yeah, but Screaming Sicilian is damn fucking good. For frozen pizza, it's one of the best. It's one of the fucking best, man.
Have you ever had that California brand pizza ever?
California Kitchen?
It's California something.
Yeah, I've seen it. I think I had it once, and I hate to say this, but I was too drunk to remember if it was worth it.
Best I remember, it wasn't too bad for frozen pizza.
Yeah, I remember that it wasn't too bad for frozen pizza, but sometimes, like, you know, like you want to go to Whataburger, but you're too drunk. You know you're gonna get stopped, so you're like, "Do I got a frozen pizza in the fridge or in the freezer?" And it was one of those nights, you know.
Yeah. There used to be a brand I can't think of. It started with a P, like I want to say like Primo's or something like that. But Walmart sold it, and I swear that was the closest thing to a Pizza Hut, thin and crispy. It was, which Pizza Hut sucks to me nowadays, but back then not so much. But anyway, it's like you said, your taste changes.
Russ, back in the day, Pizza Hut was a shit. It was like a higher class. Like you go there, like I was a Pizza Hut.
Well, the sit down time when you could go sit down and have a pizza, a beer at the restaurant.
They had a real malty flavor to their thin and crispy, man. It was actually crispy, and I used to love going into the actual restaurant. Now it's all takeout, and they've changed recipes or something. It ain't nothing like it used to be. But that used to be
another place that did just a 180 turnaround was Little Caesars. It used to be cardboard pizza, and now it's fucking good, dude.
It is. We got one right around the corner, and we got one in Ocean Springs. One in Ocean Springs is still not the same, but this one here has got a real almost like a deep dish. It's got like that cornmeal on the bottom, and it's soft. And I'm like, dang. I said, the one in Ocean Springs ain't like that. I don't know what they're doing different. You think they'd be the same, but it's way better. You know,
$5 here. If you order the pepperoni, it's pretty much basic Little Caesars pizza, right? Right. But if you order their 3 meats pizza, I forgot what they call it. It's 3 meats. That one's incredible, man. It's the dough is better.
Yeah, they've gotten better for the price, man. The price is the cheapest out there. Because they don't deliver nothing. You just come pick it up, you know.
Oh, you're funny, Chris.
We got a racetrack, which is a convenience store gas station with all these pumps, and they've got a pizza oven and everything in the back. They put out some good pizza, man. You can buy a big old extra large for about $5. We'll do that some nights. It's cheap as a frozen pizza. It's already cooked, and it tastes way better, you know.
I used to sometimes like on when my friend would come over on NFL Sunday, you know, on football Sunday, we would barbecue for like early after lunch, and then we'd buy 2 Little Caesars, and then we'd buy pepperoni, and then we just top it with extra stuff, and then put it on the grill again.
Oh, cool.
And fucking finish the night. Man, it used to be good, man.
How's your buddy Chewy doing?
Chewy, fuck, I have to check up on him, man, because I was supposed to pick him up yesterday, and he never called me. He was still in the hospital, and I don't know if he's still there or whatnot, but I'm gonna have to check up on him tomorrow.
Still waiting on you to pick him up?
No, he said he was gonna call me if I had to pick him up. But I'm thinking he did get a ride.
Okay.
But he's probably recovering at home, and I got to find out if he needs anything. Hey, so us Texans don't know about gravy, man. What can we learn about gravy?
Gravy master. Give him the things that get him up here.
Right? No, but that's funny. But anyway, dude, it's been a good Halloween, man. I love this fucking weather. I love this. I'm glad that it's not raining, man. It's been cloudy here, but
here too.
Did you get rain yesterday?
I did. Yesterday I did just a little bit.
Yeah, here too. Well, it was misty pretty much all day long.
We never got no rain, but it sure was cloudy enough to rain. It just never did. It'll probably be all blue skies tomorrow when this front's really pushed through now, or getting ready to.
How long are we gonna have this weather, man? Do you guys know?
Locally here, it's supposed to last the rest of this week anyway. I don't know after that. It's gonna be a slow warming trend. Our coldest nights is gonna be tonight and tomorrow night, and then it's gonna be slowly warming.
2 weeks of the summer.
50s, Not bad. My time of the year, man. I love fall. I feel like doing stuff. Man. Summer drags it down.
Exactly, dude.
Don't want to
exactly that. I told my wife yesterday, like I said, man, let's just be cooking outside. Oh, okay. David's saying, I think till Thursday for us, Al. Okay.
Alabama. Yeah. He's right next door.
So.
Yep.
Okay, Mac Chef had a pop-up.
I wonder if my videos ever picked up any, man. It was stinking to high heaven earlier. YouTube Studio. Come on.
It picked up a little bit for me, man, for this month there, Russ.
Looking good.
I was having a bad month.
It says it's performing as usual, but if that's usual, man, that sucks. Sometimes it takes a day or two, and sometimes they don't do crap. I feel like that when it gets some views, the more it's out there. I know there was a lot of people dropping videos of it, so it might spark some interest. Who knows? But it's mainly for sausage, bacon, beef. You can do barbecue on it, no doubt, but I don't want to do barbecue on it smoker because that's my sausage smoker. I've got good smoker barbecue.
What does it top out at, Russ?
300 degrees. So you could do any kind of low and slow. I like to cook it anywhere between 250 and 275 a lot of times, right in that range. And the older one would only go up to 250. You could do, low and slow on it, and I never have, but I own some really good pets to that would do a better job, is what I'm saying.
Right,
but
right.
Sausage, man, that's the cat's meow right there. It lays a beautiful smoke on any kind of sausage. But I can't wait to actually get out there and use it.
Wow.
I got 2 more videos I got to do before I do the sausage, and I got to shoot one of them later this week. As soon as that table comes in, that's just a little quick walk around that dry ager. Then I got to go next week to Derek's and do that spatchcock turkey on a pits and spits. So I owe them a video. Then I'll get into this,
Right. What's in the works for you there, Simon?
Some 1 or 2, maybe 3 turkey videos.
Wow.
Doing turkey breast, turkey, and then maybe some turkey legs. But
yeah,
that's what I'm gonna be working on for next couple of weeks. I have a video coming up, but this weekend it's a brisket. So I'll have that this weekend ready to go.
I've always wanted to do them cured turkey legs like Walt or Disneyland does, but I never have. I like to just try them. They say it tastes like cam when you cure that turkey meat.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
I would imagine.
That's the only holiday. I didn't do any holiday video last year, but this year I'm definitely doing a turkey. But after that, I got too much other crap going on. I think in the long run, these sausage videos that do good, they might start off slow.
Yeah.
But I think like by next year they'll crank up. That's been the case so far, anyway. We'll see.
You're getting to the time of year where some of your videos are going to be kicking off, right? For the holidays, turkey and Christmas stuff.
Yeah. And I've done a few hams on my channel, but I've never had good luck with ham videos. Just haven't, for whatever reason. But ham is so easy to do anyway. Basically, you're just warming it back up, and you can put whatever glaze and seasoning you like. Daddy Dutch says he's doing 75 turkeys again this year. Holy crap! That's all turkeys.
Holy shit, man!
Yeah,
That is business, man.
Imagine, good lord, that's a lot of turkeys.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think this week I'm gonna work on the turkey breast. I'll probably buy 2 small ones and smoke
Yeah.
those up. Make sandwiches out of it.
Are you allowed to cook turkey with chicken legs? Cook turkey with chicken legs? Yeah. If the prices wasn't so high on everything, I would have done another deep fried turkey this year, but
Yeah, you always gotta get
it
it
ain't gonna get the views. I did notice today though, I went to my content. Let me click on it now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. I got to go to my analytics and go to top videos. Let's see, top videos. See more.
Dang, that's
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That turkey video, deep fried, that wasn't even on this page a few weeks ago. It's ranking number 6 right now. On all my videos.
Is it the one where you did two birds, or the one?
Yeah, 2 of them at one time, and it should go all the way up to first place here in the next week or so.
Yeah, I keep seeing it recommended to me.
Okay,
it started last week actually.
And then the one that's beating it out just above it is that Vevor vacuum sealer with Gordon Ramsay on the thumbnail. Then the buttermilk.
Oh, that was newer, right?
That's above that.
That's from this year. That's from this year.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But Old Faithful is ranking at number 3, The Beginner's Guide to a Weber Grill. That video's gotten close to 800,000 views already, man. That was a good video. And then my freeze dried is ranking number 2, and then one I released today is at number 1. But if it don't pick up, it won't stay there long. It'll start coming down. But I always do this every year. I'll look at the top 10 on this page, or not top 10, but the whole page, is see how everything's ranking. That's all it shows you. But there's way more than 10. I'm not going to count them. But like in January and February, that crawfish video is going to start going up. Where's Uncle Larry at? I'm surprised that one ain't on there.
Yeah, I'll be there soon.
Let's see, gumbo. Yeah, there it is. It's down the page some, but it'll pick up. And then
my pork butt video did pretty good compared to my other video.
Bacon video is doing good. A lot. My beef sticks I did in 2020, it's coming back up. Boudin I did 3 ways. That's coming back up. Oysters, that's the thing this time of year because we're coming back into oyster season. Crawfish boudin. I figured my other old gumbo would have been on here, but it's not. Not that I see. Huh. Oh well.
I like the bark on your pork butt there.
Yep, that was vodka rub and a little bit of extra pepper.
Yeah, it looked pretty thick.
And then the brisket coming up this week is with your Squatch Mark.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need to order some more. So I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Let's see here. Turkeys and homemade smoked dressing coming up for Thanksgiving. Nice, Buzz.
Turkeys, homemade smoked dressing. Oh, hey.
Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do for this Thanksgiving, man.
I want to make some oyster dressing, man. I love that stuff.
Do you remember that sandwich I made last year with leftovers from Thanksgiving? It was bread, turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing. I think it was on your live. I shared it on your live. It might have been trumpets. I don't remember. But it was
with a picture or?
Yeah, it was a picture. I don't know if I still have it. But I'm thinking of doing that as a video.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
For our church, we will serve about 700 plus meals on Thanksgiving. Gracious. I hope you got some help. Undoubtedly, you do, man. That's a lot of turkeys.
Yeah, definitely.
You'd have to have some help.
It's for a church, so yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I go looking for a sandwich on Facebook, oh, and this comes up. Hold on.
I will forgive you, but God probably won't.
Oh, my phone died. Sorry. Oh, can't share it. Oh well.
You find that picture or something?
Well, my phone died. So
Oh, I just charged mine earlier. The thing was just about dead.
yeah, I took my charger outside because I had my little speaker for the music,
Yeah.
and I forgot to take my actual plug for the phone out there,
Mm.
and so instead of plugging it in, I had it with me, and it was like a 3% forever. It just died.
Yeah.
I thought my battery was going bad here a month or so ago, and anyway, it just wouldn't last. Like I could charge it, and before the day's out, it was needing charging again. Like, oh crap, because I've tried buying those Amazon batteries and getting my son. And he got the tools, and they don't last no time.
Yep.
But anyway, I said, screw this. I let it die completely down where it shut the phone off. I recharged it, and then it come on, and then ever since then, man, I'm getting 3 days out of it, 2.5 anyway. Like, okay, now we're back to business. Now I'll let it go all the way down to like 5 or 6% before I recharge it.
Well, this is completely dead, so I'll give it a look see because mine kind of lasts all day, but I take it off the charger around 8 in the morning.
Yeah,
and then I plug it back in like around midnight, so it's all day.
Right.
It's about dead by the time it's
yeah.
plug it back in.
I'm not on my lot like a lot of people are because I'm on these computers, but I get in phone like me and Jeff, man, we can talk sometime, and next thing I know, we've been on 3 hours, but it don't take a lot of power. It dims out or whatever, but just depends. Just depends. What's up, gents? Tapping in real quick to show support and hit that
like button.
Have a great night.
Appreciate it, Drunken Chef. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm getting ready to call it, man. I'm almost done with this beer, and
About to be 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna find me something to watch. I couldn't find nothing earlier. I got Hulu, I've got Amazon Prime, and I've got Netflix in here, and I can't find crap, man. It's like
I'm getting rid of Hulu and Netflix. I really don't watch it anymore. There's nothing to watch.
Yeah, I watch them, but I'll scan it and scan it and scan it. It's like, and finally, sometimes I click on something not thinking it'd be no good, but it's real good, and once I watch it, but
that's the whole thing, man. Sometimes you see some trailers that you think, man, the movie's going to be banging, and then you see the movie and it sucks, man.
Yeah.
And then you'll see something that you didn't expect to be as good, and then you're like, fuck, that's a good movie.
Netflix got a bunch of crap on there that's shot overseas, and they're dubbing over, and I can't stand that. So I usually back out of them as quick as I click on them. But I've been waiting for certain,
Buzz is saying my videos ain't doing worth a shit. Just keep at it, Buzz. It doesn't matter, man. Just keep at it.
That's all you do. Keep hitting record and keep posting, man. The more you do,
get better and better each time, and I will guarantee you will grow an audience.
Welcome back, Chris.
YouTube's algorithm, they got it so far out of whack, man. It's hard for anybody unless some channels they can't do no wrong. It's just that they're far and few in between anymore, but keep plugging away. That's all we can do.
Yeah. It takes a while, man. Sometimes you find your You'll find that one video that does really well and will get you your subscribers, and then another video that just doesn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
But the whole thing
Every channel will find eventually what YouTube wants them to do, the ones that they really promote. With me, it's crawfish bowls and stuff like that, and gumbos. Anything that we do around here regional, those videos do better than anything I do. They do. I call myself Smoker is Barbecue, but my barbecue don't do that well. Not really. You know, a few have, but it's been other things. If you go to my top videos on my channel page, for instance, let me click in here. I think 6 of them are boil related. God, they changed these links around. All right, let's see. Let's see, popular videos. Prime rib is number 1, believe it or not, barbecue related. But after that is how to boil perfect Gulf shrimp. That one's got a shit ton of views. LA crawfish boil, gumbo, a chili dog, the Coney dog. That's one of my popular. Now the Weber kettle, that's 2 barbecue. Boiled versus steamed blue crabs, how to boil Gulf shrimp. Then I got a Jack Daniel's barbecue baked beans that's done well. Taste of Louisiana. Then I've got a pit barrel brisket and the deep fried turkeys. But how many of that was boil related? Let me count them. 1. Well, really, you can count the turkeys because that's kind of a regional thing for us. Turkeys, Louisiana. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10 videos is not even barbecue related. You know, that ought to tell me something, and it does tell me something. I try to do them, but man, crawfish is seasonal and all that is super expensive to do them. And if I did them all the time, I probably wouldn't get my views would start falling off. So doing 1 or 2 a year, you know, works for me. Anyway, I'm done. My point being, you'll figure out what works.
What YouTube wants you to do, you know.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Nice. Well, Simon, I can't wait till Thanksgiving. Washington plays Dallas again for the first time since RG3 was there, and Washington whipped that ass. Hopefully, same this year.
How's Washington doing this year?
Not too good, man.
Are they better than the Giants?
Well, I think they're better than the Giants. Did they beat the Giants this past? I think they're better than the Giants. The Giants are terrible, man. Now you guys got to beat the Eagles, dude.
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah, the team to beat, man. But you know, you just got to worry about your own division because that's what you know. If you can be second or first in your own division, then you got a chance for the playoffs.
Yeah, Washington is 3-5, Giants 2-6, Cowboys 5-2.
So Dallas is number 2 in their division, and
right.
I'm guessing.
Right, because the Eagles are first at 7-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we play the Eagles this week, so
we'll see. We'll see, man. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting ready to call the night, dude. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man.
Yeah, man.
Anything you guys want to close it with, man? Any?
Watch my videos.
I guess we all can say that, right?
Right?
You know, it's that time of year, man.
That's it. Pardon me.
Hey, brother, yeah.
Russ got a whole bunch of sausage videos coming up.
Yeah.
Yep. Couple.
And he's got that new pro smoker that he's got in. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out, man. That's a fucking badass smoker.
Yeah, it's sweet, man. It's built like they're commercial smokers, but it's residential it's considered a residential smoker because of its size. You know.
So you have the first cook this week on that?
This week?
Yeah.
No, I've got to do the dry age walk around. I might actually buy some meat and hang it in there in the video, and then later on revisit it. You know, like I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got to do a turkey video. Then I'll get into the sausage. So that's 1, 2, 3 videos from now will be a first sausage cook for this year. Couple of weeks out.
Simon got the brisket video coming out.
Yeah. Probably release it Friday for my members and then Saturday for everybody else.
Okay. Awesome, man. So that's what hit it out. I got a video coming out probably this Friday or Saturday. And then thereafter I'll do a griddle video. That's gonna be a dessert, my first dessert video. And it will be an announcement for the giveaway that's coming up the 9th.
I'm getting ready to watch your Halloween thing as soon as we get out of here.
Oh, go check it out, Russ. You're gonna dig it because the story is gonna be the one you wanted to hear about. So
yeah.
So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, guys, if you guys haven't seen my latest video, it is a Halloween paranormal video. We do it once a year, and this year we had somebody submit their Halloween story. It's the middle story, and hopefully next year we'll keep doing the same. So
yeah, man.
But that's it for tonight, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and next Tuesday we'll get back to our normal giveaway. And appreciate
you guys. My regular time next week.
There it is. Just pulled it up 3 days ago. All right, Allen's Halloween Paranormal Special.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging with me. Everybody in the chat, appreciate you guys hanging with us. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you on the next one.
Later.
Sure.